What's going on, everybody? Back with another episode of Live RC Talk. We're gonna rock out today. This is Sunday. We're gonna have a great time. We do have topics tonight. I'll brief y'all on on the topic in one moment, and y'all already know that we got that glow. So, ladies and gentlemen, the topic tonight will be cheap RC stuff versus expensive RC stuff. When it comes to the cars, when it comes to the batteries, when it comes to the servos, when it comes to everything RC, we'll be going cheap versus expensive. So I'm gonna bring the fellas in right quick, and we gonna rock out. What's going on, fellas? What's going on, man? How y'all doing?
What's good? What's good? What's good?
Chilling. What's up?
I don't know it. I don't know. How was y'all RC weekend, bro?
I ain't do nothing RC related, bro.
Nothing.
I was on the grill, bro.
Oh, okay.
That person I was cooking.
That's
Well,
right.
boy, we had a great time today out racing, bro. We had an excellent time. Had about 25 people showed up, and we ran, bro. We ran from about 12:45 to almost 4 o'clock, non-stop running. All different skills, all different everything, man. We had a great time today. Yep. We got my brother Caleb Perry in the building. Got my brother RC Daniel in the building. Got my brother Brooklyn 718 in the building. We got Wild RC in the building. Our brother Super Dave in the building. Our brother KDRC in the building. AJ Williams in the building. K Brown in the building. For everybody who coming in, man, wipe your feet before you come into my house. Smash the thumbs up, but it is absolutely positively free. My brother Run 74 in the building. What's going on, man? AJ Williams say he loved the topic for tonight. That's what's up, bro. Big Trev, what's going on? Happy Sunday, fellas. Video today was cool. Loved it. Okay, yeah, tomorrow. Oh yeah, the races. Yeah, man. I got a little vlog video coming out tomorrow. I'm gonna edit it tonight. Since everybody seemed to like the vlog style, do a little RC vlog with a little racing in it tonight. Rattle, show up your hardware, bro. You muted, bro. I can't hear you. We can't hear you.
You saying show the one I won today or the ones
Yeah,
I
show
won
them
in the past?
your hardware that from today.
Oh, it's just a little something.
Oh, okay,
I don't know if
okay.
y'all can see it.
Now you got the thing on.
Oh, the background too much.
Yeah, the background. Yeah.
Well, it's just an addition. Since I've been here before, I was like, I don't need to show it off. But we here.
Okay.
We here.
That what's up, my boy. That what's up.
Yeah.
Hold on, y'all. My bad. What the hell?
Folks
Definitely
don't
didn't
think I
mean
can
to do
drive.
that.
Huh?
Say folks don't think you can drive.
Yeah, folks don't think I can drive.
I
That's
don't
what
think
they
people.
say.
I don't think people think you can drive. I just don't think people think that you do drive. It's a difference.
You said what now?
I don't think they think you do drive.
Oh no, they really think I can't drive.
No, okay.
Cause it's like when you hear somebody be like, "Oh yeah, I know I could beat him." Oh, okay.
Doubt you before you even line up, huh?
We'll see. All right. Like, all right then.
They be trying to doubt my brother.
I know next time though for the temp scales, I gotta make sure I got some good batteries. Cause there's nothing worse than your battery dumping.
Yeah.
Nothing worse than that.
Yeah, that sucks. All right, y'all. We're gonna wait on my brother Jay Mitch to come in. Once brother Jay Mitch come in, we're gonna get started on this topic. We got Joe in the building. We got Original Man RC in the building. We got Ernesto. What's up, brother? My brother Ernesto in the building. Dion Freeman, what it do? What it do? Robert Comfort, what's going on, man? YouTube studio. Yeah, man, but yeah, we had a good time. Doc, I had you. I thought you were gonna pull up. I had your ties.
Yeah, man.
Hey, you did get that motor right, Doc?
Oh yeah, I got it.
All right.
Okay, tell mommy to fix mine. Bring to me. Mm-hmm. Yes, sir, man. I tried my cracking today, man. My cracking TT, man. It can't course race that well, bro. Especially when you race against somebody fast. It
You
can't
know
course
what?
race that well, bro.
You need like that baseball dirt, baseball, the infield.
Yeah, something that'll help you slide around.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you. Something that'll help you slide around a little bit. Cause yeah, I had too much traction. It was what's jigging? It was torque twisting like crazy. Like freaking crazy, bro. Crazy torque twist. But y'all boy quiet tonight, ain't it? Good God Almighty.
Got to
I'm waiting.
warm
I'm
up.
waiting. I'm waiting for the topics, man.
Say you wait for the top, you go
I'm waiting.
hold back to the side and let loose.
Yeah, I'm being reserved, so I gotta unload. You know what I mean? Gotta make sure I got the ammunition in the deck.
Well, I
It's
took,
gonna be definitely gonna be a good one tonight.
man. So I finally put some batteries in my DBXLE 7S parallel. Had everything hooked up. You know what I'm saying? The car lasted about, in reality, a minute.
Huh?
Yeah. Car work going out there. I drove it, gave it a pass across the field, came back. I noticed it was under power. By the time it got to me, front drive shaft was busted, and it looked like the rear, the center drive shaft in the rear looked like the was that the crown gear popped out through the front.
Oh yeah, your diff housing broke.
I was
Yeah,
like, eh,
yeah. Time for some aluminum.
So
yeah.
are you thinking that you overpowered it, or are you thinking it came like that for that
I think it
price?
was just, I think it just came like that. Or I did kind of, I don't know, I beat on it a little bit, but outside of that, I think it was about time. It's a B1, you know what I'm saying?
Okay. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it didn't live this long with the stock stuff. So it's only a matter of time.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
don't be sleeping on 7S parallel, Rattle. I see you over there eyeballing 7S parallel, man.
No. Hey, that's outside of my wheelhouse. I listen
Wow.
when people get to talking like that. My ears perk up. Like I'm
Yeah, I
like a
had that on
sponge
the
at that point.
XLX2 and 1100 kV capsule motor.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
you
now
overpowered it, bro. That's why it blowed out. Everybody I know put
Seven-
1100 on it. Yeah, they ripped the diff housing out.
He was running
okay.
7F though.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
was running a lower S in the stock gears, no modified motor mount or none of that. So whatever the biggest gear pin you could put on there, I think it was like an 18 or a 17. So I don't know, but yeah, I just think it was just I ain't gonna lie. Definitely, I walked in the house. I was like playing with my car, playing with my real car is becoming a lot more fun because I don't plan on
All
I
right,
don't
that
plan
1100 a beast, boy.
on putting no money into fix it no time soon. So yeah,
Mm-mm.
Don't do the RCs like that, Reg. Turning your back on them.
man, I thought I was gonna have a good time. I told AJ like, man, I brought the car over, bro. We finna have a good time. I ain't touched that car in like 3 months. Sure enough, but it's cool though. It's cool.
See what
It's what
happened
comes
too when
with
you put
time.
it on parallel. What happens with parallel too is that you don't get that voltage dip, so the power is consistent versus it like
Yeah.
surging in and out.
Uh,
And that's why I run it for off road. I like that parallel, like you said. It don't, that voltage sag is a lot less.
To make the motor, everything feel like it's bigger than what it actually is. So if you're running like 7S parallel, it feel like an 8S setup because the 8S will drop lower than the 7S under load.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
So yeah, it was pretty cool. I don't know. I might have to try 6S parallel. I'm just doing it for the long. You know, you get to play longer. I noticed that DBXLE hungry for power, man. You get about 15 minutes of like a really hard bashing.
Brother J Mitch, what it do? What it do?
What's going on, fellas?
What
Pretty
up? What up?
much.
Where my bread pudding at, bro?
You mean your banana pudding?
Yeah, man, pudding. Where's it
Bro,
at?
you gotta show up. You gotta show up to get some, bro.
Man, you know, last time I told you, got to save me some, man. Where's it at?
Man, I made y'all a whole pan.
I know that was then, but I'm talking about now.
You need one now? All right.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
got you. I got you. What
Hey man,
up?
somebody asked a gangster question, bro.
What's that?
They said anyone run any of the Mad Max 460 or 560 motors? I didn't even know Mad Max made a motor.
Me either.
I seen them, but I ain't picked one up. That's
Yeah, I didn't even know they had motors.
that might be a kilowatts RC question. He the one who messed with a lot of the Mad Max stuff. But Robert, I said if you're interested, you could be the first one to do it. I mean, why not? I mean, it can't be too bad. Take a shot with it. See what it's doing. Is that the KV or is that the motor size? Anybody pull that up? Let me see.
I'll take a look real quick.
Mad Max. Yeah, 450.
Let's see here.
What's that? That's probably like on eBay somewhere. It's probably Mad Components. 450. Nah, I can't even see it. Anybody see one of them motors? Now,
Maybe go to their website.
now I'm interested.
I
Now,
haven't. I haven't even. I didn't even know they had one.
Yeah, I'm looking on the website. I'm not seeing no. When you go to the motors, it don't say nothing about surface.
They got a lot of air stuff, or drone stuff, or whatever.
motor. Yo, how's everybody weekend so far, man? What y'all up to?
Man, mine was great. Mine was great, bro. I
Yeah,
can't even count. Yeah, man, we had a good ass time today, bro.
I was out in them streets.
But while we was out there, man, we were running, man. I ran. I normally when I go out, I take more cars than what I get to run. This time I ran every single car, bro.
Yo, that's what I'm.
Every single car I took out there, I ran.
Oh, okay. So I did find it's called a Mad Runner 770 125 420 kV and 560 kV. Yeah, I ain't messing with that. You got this might be good for one of y'all 560 kV guys. But I would say if you, go ahead.
I was gonna say if you get that Mad 21 running on 16S, it might be dope.
That's exactly what I would be doing with it. Run that joint on 16S and go crazy. Or just run it 14S. Run it 14S for you guys, you know. But they saying the 420 kV motor is rated for 16S and the 560 is rated for 12S.
That's just generalizations. That's recommendations, man.
Yeah, that's if you want to still have a warranty. If you guys don't care about a warranty, man, go ahead and run it on 16S. And I run that 420 on like 21S playing around with me. The thing that's crazy though, they saying the shipping from DHL is $60.
Tariffs.
Yeah, I'm cool on that. So that's gonna make that motor about $300 with the shipping, unless you could find it on Temu or AliExpress or one of those types of websites.
Yeah, $60. Yeah, I don't know about that. I gotta see somebody run it before I just hop out there like that.
I mean, if you need the 560, just go get a hobby wing. Just get the hobby wing, John, or see if you can find one of them. What was the motors we was just talking about? The ZTW motors, like the 620. Then they got a 620. And they got like a 680 or something.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So there's a lot of options out there.
So Robert, it looks like you gonna be the one to try it, and then you got to give us your feedback.
Or Robert, you could buy it and then send it to Gap. He like them 560 motors. You buy it, let him review it for you. You know what I mean?
You know I have it doing some numbers too. Kicking anybody ass.
He gonna throw it in the crate and on DBXLE or something and Willie the whole course with that John.
Believe it.
Rattle, I saw you got a little trophy today too. So I mean, see you put in some work today. That's what's up.
Hey,
Yeah, you know.
Tell him to hold up his fingers.
What you say?
Hey, Jamie, tell him to hold up his fingers. I think it's on his left hand.
Nah, I ain't got no. I took it off. You not been here before. This not my first one.
Oh, okay.
You know,
a little humble with it this time. Huh? All right. Say a little humble. You ain't want to put on the whole outfit. You know what I mean? You ain't want to put on the necklace.
Then I got to put on the belt, the rings, had the trophies lined up. I don't want to do all that.
You got to put the championship cap on too.
Yeah,
cap on. All right.
Pop a bottle.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm good.
Talk your talk, man. That's right.
Little disco ball up, like
Yeah,
he said that's why my cars stay on the shelf. So they can't beat me.
Then I got to do post race interviews and how I feel now, and I didn't want to do all of that. I just want to
hit it with the Marshawn Lynch, man. I'm just here so I don't get fined.
That's funny,
right? That's it.
All right, y'all. Rattle Water Ring today.
We're gonna call Rattle the Lord of the Rings out this John. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean you can do that too. That's fine.
And you know, when now that you're a champion, you know the RC course go up in price. You gotta pay to hang out with the champ. You know what I mean?
I understand. Yeah, you know that's a good point. Yeah. That is a good point. I think I'm gonna bump it up. I think we'll bump it up from. I think now because now it's $29.99. I think we'll go ahead and bump it up to $99.99. I think that's a good bump.
Plus the tariffs on top of that.
Right.
You know what I mean? So.
Correct. Because it is international.
Look at that.
You got the ISXR radio too, right? Right, Rattle?
Yep. But I was running with the radio link.
No, but I was gonna ask you, can y'all put soundtracks on your radio? When y'all hit certain buttons to play certain tones?
You know, I don't know.
You can. I think you can.
Yeah, you gotta put your song on there. The champ is here.
Hey, so Ernesto said I got a 5700 kV motor in my / two-wheel drive. I ran 3S, 5200 milliamp batteries, and the motor drained it quick. I think 4S is coming. 5700 kV. You don't want to run 4S on a 5700 kV.
Nah, you're gonna blow that motor.
5700 kV. Yeah, it's way too high. kV is way too high. 4S is like 3200 kV and under, like 32 going down to like 2400, some 2100. So are 4S motors too. But yeah, that 5700, you don't want to try that on 4S.
If you're like trying to drive it. If you're doing a speed run, you can get away with it.
One and done. That's it.
Yeah, I was gonna say don't speed running back.
My Larlo got that in there. I got a 5500 in there running on 4S.
You a professional though. We don't know the level of
yeah.
Rudy Martin, what's going on?
It will make a fireball.
Go ahead. Okay.
My fault. I was just saying it will make a fireball though if you don't treat it right.
You sure will.
He-Man Sean, what it do? He say, KDRC say my wife just drove my DBXLE today and loved it. Yes, sir. That's what's up, bro.
That's what's up.
What's up.
Now you got to
All right,
make
fellas.
sure it's where you
Go
left
ahead.
it. When you come back in the house, if it ain't where it was, you know who drove it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. You come back in the house, you be to put 12S in that guy.
Exactly.
Going
And
down
I
back
got
the
it.
Go ahead, Ted.
going down the street on the Willie. Go ahead, T. I'm sorry.
Oh no, she's gonna tell you. I was listening to the chat, and I got you a Max 4 and some new 12S batteries.
Mm-hmm.
She gonna be like, she gonna say, well, I audited Red Cat Rattle's class, and I had threw the Max 4 and the 560 in there. You know what I mean?
She not even gonna say that. She just gonna say, "Watch this," and she gonna hit the ramp with it.
Oh,
Double
Lord.
backflip with the DBXLE.
She gonna have that in the Creighton 8S waiting for you. That she gonna be trying to line up with you as soon as you come in. You ain't even gonna be able to go chill. She's like, nah, nigga, my fault. She gonna be like, no, dude, come out here. You know what I mean?
And line it up.
Line up.
That's
You
crazy.
don't eat until we line up. Pause.
Oh man!
All right, man. So let's get going, man. I got go ahead, Ron. I'm sorry.
Well, now I was just gonna say this. Robert Comfort is asking if the Valkyrie is the Red Cat Valkyrie is a decent truck. Yeah, it's a good truck.
Yeah, it's a really good truck. It's a really
That's
good truck. It won the 10 scale course races today. Red Cat Valkyrie won.
Yo, for that price, $260, dog, man, that's a great steal.
Mm-hmm.
It's a good steal. If
It's
you
a
don't
great
got
price.
one for that price, I mean, I think that's cheaper than it was on sale before.
Yeah, it was when it was on sale before, what was it, 279?
Yeah, it was man, 260 is crazy.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's a good ass deal.
That's a great deal. And
Great
if you go to the local shop, I'm sure you could be like, you know what I mean? You know, I'll be in here all the time. You help me out a little bit more. Might be able to get that joint for like 240.
Not at Hobby Town. They gonna tell you to go to hell. We don't even own it. It's somebody else own us.
The sticker is the sticker.
We'll get fired if we do that.
Right.
Excuse me.
Bless you.
Thank you.
Yes, y'all still can hear me good?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So I got a question for y'all, brothers. I got a question for y'all on the topic. The topic tonight is cheap RC stuff versus expensive RC stuff. It's not really a question. I have a statement. I think sometimes it kind of fits to the narrative that you want it to fit to. If you understand where I'm coming from, like you look at some channels, they try their best to force some of the cheaper stuff to be better than some of the more expensive stuff because they don't want to buy the more expensive stuff. So to me, sometimes it be kind of funny. You know what I'm saying? When I see a video with something, I don't even have to buy some of this stuff, and I know it don't perform as well as some of some of the other things just by looking at the car, just by watching the video. You know what I'm saying? So what's y'all thoughts and opinion on the cheaper stuff versus the more expensive stuff?
I think it depends. Like, let's say batteries. I'm Amazon and batteries all day. I'm not spending $100 and some for a 6S battery. But with that, I'm not speed running my cars either. You see what I'm saying? So I think it just depends on what you're doing with it.
I think the cheap stuff, if you entry level, it's a good place to start. Get your feet wet, you know. I also think that you have a few hidden gems when it comes to the cheaper or inexpensive stuff. And I will say that all expensive stuff is not created equal. Just because something expensive doesn't mean that it's of a higher quality or whatever that means. It means something like that. So yeah.
So Reg, I have a question for you. I got a question for you. So have you been seeing this new MJX little Mojave little truck? We showed it last week on the live stream, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you think it's better than the Mojave Grum, just from your looks, just from what you've been looking at?
One thing we all love speed. Speed is what kind of make this hobby. it goes like 44, 45 miles an hour at the box. The grind be gonna hit almost 55, 50 something. So I'm gonna have to give it to the grind right there. But I was overall, I mean, it looks nice, but I don't think it's gonna perform like a company like Arma that's been around for so long.
Okay, so all right, so Arlarlo has the 12, the little small boogie, right?
Yeah.
So if you put that same little Mojave clone up against the Arlarlo boogie, what do you think? Which one do you think is a more better buy?
I think some of Relarlo cars are the hidden gems. And I'm really want to say I don't know. I don't want to be biased on Arma on this one because I heard a lot of good things about the Relarlo. But it seemed like the Arma, that's the only car that I seen you could take it, throw it down the stairs, roll it down the street, and it kind of just keep going. On the
But but I was speaking on the armor against it. I was speaking on the same car that MJX little
no,
short.
it don't compare because Relarlo is a hidden gem. I'm sorry, it does not compare because the Relarlo is a hidden gem. So I think the Relarlo is equal to the Arma in this conversation.
Okay,
And
so
I was
go
gonna
ahead,
say, when
David.
you say hidden gems, are we talking about individual upgrades, or are we talking about hidden gem cheaper RC brands?
Hidden gem cheaper RC brands.
Okay.
Mhm.
Yeah. Gotcha. So you would put Relardo. Anything else you would put in that category, Big Reg? As a hidden gem cheaper brand.
I mean, I got some, but I don't know. And also I said some of their vehicles are hidden gems, not all of their vehicles.
Okay.
But I wonder with stuff like the Red Cat that Red Cat truck that's on sale. What about some of the Team Corrali stuff? I know those are big companies, but as far as the last year and a half, 2 years, they started to actually claim their place again, right?
I wouldn't call them hidden gems because they kind of established.
Yeah, but they haven't been in the limelight or put like this. I didn't know Team Corrali existed until years and years into my RC stuff. It
Or
wasn't even
let's say this. Let's put it in this category. Stuff that's easily bought out of a store.
There we go.
Versus you got to go online.
I mean, but Red Cat, you could get that forever.
But not necessarily in the store.
You get store, I can get their low riders at any store, but I don't see monster trucks.
You can get the crawlers.
The low riders, yes.
You can get any of that stuff. I mean, they wasn't distributed by Horizon until that came later. But like, I know my hobby shop had Red Cat for years. Now, was people buying the fifth scale? Some people will buy them fifth scales. I wouldn't. I always thought they was like a little clunky until that R5 came out. Then that ended up being what it was.
Right. Mm-hmm. So, okay. When we say hidden gem and what's in the store.
To me, I'll be honest with you. I don't mean to cut you off, Rattle. To me, a hidden gem is something that nobody know about. Like a hidden gem for me is like when the UWU graphenes came out. Like nobody knew about that.
Cheap.
That's the hidden gem. A hidden gem to me is like less, it's like new stuff that nobody knew about. I think Red Cat been out. I think Team Corrali been out. But I get it. To each their own. To each their own opinion.
What I'm saying is when I think about a hidden gem from the perspective of when I go into a box store, a hobby town, most hobby towns ain't selling the Valkyrie, the Vigilante, the Machete. Like you'll see the lowriders in there, maybe, but in general, you're not gonna see a Bash or Red Cat in a hobby town. Now we might see it at the hobby shop because he managed his own situation versus what the masses are pushing out there. You see what I'm saying? Like it takes a little more work to get a Red Cat than it does a Rustler or a Traxxas or Armor. It takes a little more work to get one of them or an Alarlo. It takes some work. You got to do your homework for real and wait. It ain't just popping up in a day or two or 3 or 4 days. You got to give it some time.
Yeah, but that also comes to what hobby shop you're going to, because every hobby shop doesn't carry the same exact brands. Like some dealers, some people get different exclusive stuff because they want to be different, or they might be entry level hobby shops where they're not going to have the dollars to sit here and get a $12,000 buy-in through a major corporation.
No, I agree with that. But what I'm saying is, okay, if we remove, like, we gotta put it and look at it from a general perspective, right?
Mhm.
Not necessarily where you got the influence of a shop and the owner is in the mix and he's on top of, you know, what's coming out, this, that, and the third. Most of these hobby shop owners not in that space. Most of them just going with whatever's kind of trendy and they going from there. So if we say, okay, we just gonna look at what generally comes out of a hobby town. When you go into most hobby towns, they push
Horizon products,
two trends, huh?
Horizon products, and some Traxxas.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So
Right.
the big guys, they're not messing with the fourth and fifth place players in the RC
Right.
game. They
Exactly.
dealing with the mainstream hobbyists, or like the you know, the advertised stuff.
Right.
I will put Red Cat like right behind, you know, those. I think it's still a well-known brand.
Mhm.
Now, whether people buy them or not, I think a lot of people didn't buy them because of what they were. So
Right.
you know, but I wouldn't. I get what y'all saying. Something normally people wouldn't buy. I get it.
Yeah. So, go ahead.
I'm saying some that people wouldn't generally have access to, easy access to.
That's part of it. That's not the all of it. You know, I think it's just anything like it's a gem, it's hidden, you know.
I think it's like it could be regional, right? What's in your region,
That's
what
true.
people run in your region. You know, I know up here a lot of people run Team Corrali, a lot of people run Red Cat. It's not like to my region, nobody like I don't know, Ted, if you would agree with me, but in our region, we see a lot of Red Cat, we see a lot of Team Corrali, we see a lot of these things, so they're not quite hidden gems to us.
Like
Okay.
I say, that goes to our hobby shop though. Like, you know, Adam was selling, like he had that stuff for years. So at one point in time, he probably still is. Like he's one of the stores that everybody kind of goes to in this area to get their product besides going online. So Joe was on the same type wave too. He had, you know, pretty much the same kind of stuff. He might have been different in the fact that he got more into the fashion side and crawling side of stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, but you know, that was the two places you really go to. Besides, you know, Mike got stuff too.
Mike
Mike
got
got
stuff
everything
too.
in there too. But
Mike, yeah.
So
then
y'all
again, I think
just named 3 stores just off the top of your head. Whereas down here, we got 1 store.
Yeah.
That
But
would
that
probably I mean, you can go in there and be like, hey, can you order this for me? He'll probably order it for you. But the other shops, they going with what's on the Horizon website.
Got you.
Yeah.
And I
And
get it. And
then-
then now when you put in that perspective, then I can see why you would say, well, it's a hidden gem.
Yeah.
Because they not actively stocking it. And that's what I was getting around to in my head. I'm like, what are y'all talking about? We got that all up here all day. But
Yeah,
I
right,
get it.
right.
If that's not what
Right.
y'all seeing. And I think hobby shops locally, they buy stuff that people run. They, you know, so if like if people were running Mugans, if people was bashing Mugen buggies, like hobby shops ain't gonna have that.
Right.
You know what I mean? You had to order that.
No, but that's not
everybody
true.
gonna-
That's not true because I can say when I was working at the hobby shop and the stuff that I bought, I would go out and play with everybody. So it was like, all right, you would see something that you probably wouldn't even turn a blind eye to because it's like I never seen that, or that's some weird stuff that I never even had knowledge of. And all of a sudden they like, damn, that joint run pretty good. And I was like, what is
Ted,
that?
you an exception though. You an exception to the rule.
No,
No,
but
but
I
I'm
think
saying-
what Ted's saying, once
no,
the
I'm saying
hobby
this-
shop see what people doing, then they get it and stop.
No, I'm saying they could be the influence. They just got to be out in the community. Like they could be the ones that sit here now and turn those hidden gems into something that's mainstream, but they have to sit here and do that footwork. So a lot of stuff he says hidden gems. To me, yeah, it is because they're not buying it. But at the same time, if you got somebody that works there and they're really into the hobby and they're in the community with people, they're gonna be able to push stuff that other stores can't because there you got somebody showing people the light.
Well, you just hit 2 nails on the head.
Mm-hmm.
Being outside, generally the cats that I see working in these hobby shops, like the employees, aren't really running cars with the masses like that.
Yeah,
I don't
sure.
see it.
They probably
You know what
can't
I'm saying?
afford some
So-
of this stuff people be buying too, because I don't think
Right.
you work there. I don't think you make a lot of money to be like if that's your main income.
But the thing was, like, the way I had it going was the fact of, let me take this out. I'm pretty sure I could sell 4 or 5 of them. Let me take this one out, and then you can still sell it after we're done with it because we can repair and make it look like brand new. You can get every part that's for the car, so it's not a really big deal. Buy a body, maybe a chassis, and a couple other parts. Looks brand new. Tell somebody it's open box, whatever. They good.
It's the demo.
But it also, I also think you got to be open minded. Like Teddy, you open minded. A lot of these folks who work in these shops and these stores really aren't open minded to something different. It's just like I saw a post the other day where somebody asked a question like, "How can I put a center diff in my V2 Limitless?" A bunch of folks like, "You can't do it. You can't do that. Nobody does that. Who's doing that? Nobody's doing that."
Mm-hmm.
But that's about being open-minded. It's a lot of people who just not in that space, and they work in these stores.
You're right. It is a lot of people though. Like if you run in Traxxas, you got to run that Traxxas battery. It's a lot of people who won't change the connector on their ESC. Like I got to run ISC5. That's what the car came with. Like then they got 27 different types of battery ends because that's what's on the ESC.
Mm-hmm.
It's a lot of old guys. Sorry, it's a lot of old guys who just like stuck in their ways.
Mm-hmm.
And it's nothing wrong with that. But I've seen people. You go in there, you tell them something. Well, everybody's running XT90s. I remember when everybody started running XT90s, that was a big deal. Well, wait, what about this battery I got is not XT90? All right, switch to N, but it say Traxxas on it. I gotta run the Traxxas plug. And I'm like, man, like people are like kind of stuck on things, like this don't fit in this in the same shape. You know what I mean? Like And they, I think we've been in the hobby so long, we can kind of see it, man. We're gonna clip them dumbass ends off and put something else on. You know what I mean? So I get it. So I was like, that's why I'm like, I'm listening to the Reg. I'm like, what the hell are you talking about? Team Corrali and Red Cat. But I get it now. I'm just like a little bit triggered when you say, what were we saying? Lesser known, cheaper brands or whatever. Because I thought we were just talking about cheap upgrades. Y'all talking about,
we talking about period. We talking about period. Everything across the board, just cheap versus. And that comes with my next question. I was gonna ask Doc. How did he feel about what Radican said about the batteries?
I believe it's a place for them. It depends on what you're doing with the battery. If you're doing any kind of real competition, you need a real battery. But if you're just doing daily bashing or just out running, you ain't got to spend that money.
Definitely don't have to, but it definitely makes your electronics run cooler too. So I mean, that creates longevity in your electronics because heat kills it all.
Yeah, I think battery care too is like another thing that I do agree. Like you could run some lesser brand batteries, but if you ain't taking care of them, you might as well
throw the money away.
Exactly.
Burn it up.
It don't matter what battery you're running if you ain't taking care of it.
Yeah.
Oh.
If you ain't got the right charger,
cheaper batteries that don't actually hold up just daily use. If you understand what I'm saying, because I have some of them that won't hold. They won't hold the cells in each of them, and then you have some batteries that are old that just keep doing the same thing they're supposed to do. It just depends on what the manufacturer bought at that batch and what they put out to sell to the people.
We gotta think too, like when you're building on batteries, it's a formulation, it's chemistry. So they might have engineered that was there for 3 years, but then they're gonna snipe that dude because listen, they got good batteries coming out of that factory. All the companies are grabbing each other batteries and testing them out and figuring out what's up, right? They're like, oh, that chemist over there or that engineer is who we need in our fleet. So now they go snipe him. So now he might have been at UWU, and all of a sudden he ends up at SMC or he ends up over here with Traxxas, whoever, right? Then those batteries become the one. So you don't know what you're really buying because the name is the name, but you don't know who's actually formulating themselves.
Yeah.
And then they also got to sit and bake. When they build them, they liquid. They got to sit there and let them sit for they got to age for I think a month or so before they even put them out. So when they first do the formulation, it may be something that was great, but then if sit there and bake, the cells might just be crap.
Mm-hmm.
That goes for
Well,
all of them.
Mm-hmm.
I know some batteries I'll probably never ever buy again.
That's a couple sets of batteries that I know that unless they come with a car or something like that. Even then, I'm not really running them. I'll use them for like weird stuff. Like I'll use it for my tire chewer. I'll use it for my warmers for my batteries and stuff like that. I wouldn't use them in anything that's a high demand that I'm going to be relying on getting it back.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah,
So
I think when it's all said and done, cheap versus expensive, you can get some. You can have something that's cheap, dollar amount wise, but it's still great. You can have something that's expensive, dollar wise, and it's trash.
Well, another thing you gotta remember too is that a lot of stuff comes from the same place. So then people are just rebranding. So if you know what to look for, you can buy something cheap and it's the same as what it was expensive.
Yeah.
You got an example of that, Ted? Can you drop an example of that right quick?
Well, some servos out here made by one manufacturer, and then they
Yeah.
just keep rebranding them, and the prices go up and up and up, all depending on who's advertising a certain way. And the other ones are just like, well, we're not going to advertise as anything besides our brand. We're not going to put anything behind it. If you know, you know.
Yeah. And I've been saying this for a while.
Mhm.
Like servo.
Yeah, they said
So
some of the lipos that like it's only like 3 companies that make lipos that makes that those packs, and it's just
Well,
about branding.
it's 3 companies. It's like 3 or 4 different companies that make the lipos, right? So they all have A, B, and C tiers, and they also have different ways they can match their cells. So you tell them you want a certain tolerance between your cells and how their their voltage stacks up and the ohm loads of each battery or the resistance values. They're going to say, okay, cool, we can match these packs with to be the best they can be for this is like equally all one battery. Versus when you go to get the C cells and it's like one cell's great, one cell's super crap, another one's mediocre. That's on the 3 cell. And it's like that pack ain't never going to work right because one cell is always pulling from the other and it's constantly fighting a losing battle.
So to me, when you say cheap, I don't look at a car that's $250 as cheap. If you get where I'm coming from, if you catch my drift.
You talking about the quality of the car?
Yeah. Because sometimes you have like we go back to the Valkyrie. When we go back to the Valkyrie, 249. That's a hell of a car for 249. Um, it's strong. It's fast. You know what I'm saying? They did their little. Everybody was having issues. They sent out those new little pieces or whatever the case may
Shot.
be. The cars are excellent, but then when you put that up against a car from another brand, which is 250, the Red Cat outshines the hell out of it. You know what I'm saying? So I think a lot of people try to put price and say it's cheap because of the price, but the price is not what makes it cheap to me. What makes it cheap to me is looking at it and just looking at it, and it looks
Quality. You talking about the
yeah,
quality?
it looks
Quality.
trash. It like
Well, it is.
no disrespect to MJX. The hell was that?
You know a storm coming.
Firecrackers. That's firecrackers. No disrespect to MJX, bro. But when you open their cars, bro, they look funny to me. The wire management is poor. It's just when you look at some of the stuff, like when you look at the aluminum pieces, when you look at the a lot of the other stuff inside of those cars, you just be like, yeah, I kind of see why they're $150. If you understand where I'm coming from. Not saying they bad cars because I've never owned one, so I can't really say that. But some of these cars, a lot of these YouTubers who don't want to buy more expensive cars. Hold on, y'all.
Man, you just gonna cut out mid thought. All right. You know, well,
I mean-
what I was saying was if 1 plus 2 is hold on, I'll be right back, y'all.
Well,
Right.
look at the other
But-
company, Primal, right? They sitting there selling cars $3,000 and like they don't hold up.
No. Like, what's the best
But, so
primal?
here's my question though: when it comes to a primal, like them big trucks, right? Are people using them, driving them for what they're designed for, or are they overusing them for what they're
I
designed
mean, you
for?
can't overuse a monster truck. You go to Monster Jam, them dudes are doing whatever the hell they want.
And
So I mean, you can't overuse that.
We've been to a few Monster Jams, and all them trucks don't come back home in one piece.
Yeah,
I get it, but at the same time, like you're talking about something that weighs what 7,000 pounds versus something that weighs 100 pounds loaded up.
But what I'm saying is, do you think that like a primal truck ain't made for the skate park?
I
You
agree.
something for the skate park, but even like they jump them on grass and they break.
It's
So
a lot of mass though. It's like it's hard to say with those things because they big and they heavy.
Yeah,
And if you don't come down right, I don't care what it is, you're gonna break something.
You breaking something.
So that's what I'm saying. Do y'all think that people are overusing them versus using them what they were designed to do? Because that make a difference.
Well, if we talking about that Hellcat, that thing is only designed for 10 miles an hour.
Yeah. And look, it's designed for gas at 7.6 miles per hour.
Yeah.
But yeah, like I was saying, man, I'm sorry. They they was freaking out in there because the fireworks seemed like they were so close. But yeah, like I was saying, man, it's like people who don't want to spend the money that other people spend. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not trying to count anyone's pockets, man. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. But like people are, you know what I'm saying? They trying to compare some of the really, 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 really cheap cars to some of the cars that are and they're saying more expensive, but they're not even really that much more expensive. You know what I'm saying? Like $50. Come on, bro. $50. Even $70.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, bro, come on, spend the extra $70. Not trying to count your pockets. I'm just not. But to me, it's crazy because they're getting real ridiculous with this, trying to compare some of these brands from overseas, these little Chinese brand cars, to some of the monsters over here, and that's just crazy. It doesn't make sense, bro. If you just say the car is too expensive, just say that this car right here is way more expensive. You can get this little car and still have fun. You can get any RC car and have fun. You can get an RC car for $34 if you know how to have fun with it and take it outside and have fun. You know what I'm saying? But stop trying to make these $105 cars better than some of these $200, $300, $400 cars, which some may be, but the vast majority they're not. They're not. They're not. Now, when you look at aspects of batteries, servos, you know what I'm saying, like certain stuff like that, then you know what I'm saying. The argument is totally different because depending on what you're doing, you don't need a $300 servo. You know what I'm saying? You don't need if you just got you a Outcast 6S and servo go out in it, and you know what the Outcast 6S is for. It's for jumping. You know, you can go get you a decent servo that's really strong. It might not be that fast, but it can be pretty strong, and then you can go for it.
I can say this too. Like some of that is skewed perspective as well, because some of the cars that come from major manufacturers are trash. They just got the aftermarket to help them keep their name alive.
So and I agree.
So we got to like really keep that in the comparison of stock for stock. We can't say no. Oh well, this car is better than this. When you talking about this one's got all these hop ups from these manufacturers, well, of course it's going to be greater than this car. So if we're going to say that, we got to keep everything apples to apples and be stock for stock. Yes.
But even if you go out the box, the only people that's really keeping up with the bigger manufacturers are people like Arlalo. And they're still driving the market crazy and the people in the market crazy, the Arlalo fans crazy because they're not making nothing big. Everything is 10 scale and 12 scale and smaller. The only thing big they make is a damn crawler. So as they gain fans, I think they're losing just as many fans as they gain.
I don't think so.
I do.
I mean, they got their niche.
And the main thing is, and how you what always tell you, the market always tell you what's going on. because every time you turn around, it sells. The market tells you what's going on, bro. Just like with the Red Cat. The Red Cat Valkyrie is not selling right now. That's why it's gonna sell. That's why it's gonna sell. Because
Well,
it
ain't
got a
many
lot of
cars
people.
selling for real.
You
I
got
was
a
gonna
lot of
say
people.
nobody really selling no cars right now.
Tariffs
Yeah,
killing it.
but listen, the overcrowd of cars, that's what goes on sale.
That's what's
Either the
gonna go on
overcrowd
sale.
or when
Yeah.
they don't have that many, those are the cars that go on sale. Those are the cars that go on sale. Not the cars if they only got 20 infractions, the infractions not gonna go on sale. No sir, but if they got 300 of them sitting, they gonna go on
They'll
sale.
go sale. Yes, sir.
Yeah,
You're right.
that's the
You're
thing.
right.
So when you got all those cars sitting, like Rolalo, every time you turn around, they got all the cars. You can get the Omni Terminator now for $120.
Yeah.
When you just
Yeah.
when it just a couple of months ago, it was $240 something dollars.
But that's
I
been
mean,
out
but
for a
Horizon
long
does,
time
yeah,
too.
but the Horizon does the same thing end of the year. You're selling
When they
cars
have
for three,
when
four. You sell over
the
$300-400 that was
overstock.
$800.
The
I
same thing
think
with the Big
too,
Rock. Same
big
thing with the
point.
Big Rock. The
Yeah,
Big
the
Rocks.
Fire Team,
Nobody
the
is buying the
Outcast
Big Rock.
8S. Yeah, the
Nobody's
Outcast
buying the
8S
Big.
EXB was I got mine for $400.
Exactly because when no at that point it was not selling. They had hundreds of them in the goddamn in the warehouse. Let's get off this stock. Let's get off of these stuff that we're stocking.
Or another thing we ain't talking about. Sometimes, a lot of times, they put stuff on sale when they about to release a new version. Like when they was putting them infractions on sale, they was getting rid of them so they can come out with a new infraction. Same thing, with the limitlesses. A lot of with the DBXLE, like the 3.0 ain't come yet. Like I don't think they had 1 million of them sitting around. That's a lot of money to have sitting around, but I strongly believe a 3.0 is coming out probably before the end of 2025.
They
Yeah.
did, Jay Mitch. They had
Yeah,
a lot of DBXLE sitting
yeah.
around. And
But
you let me tell you, this is another way you can tell. This is another way you can tell when they got a lot sitting around. When they go on sale and then they still don't sell out, they got a lot of them sitting around, bro. When they go on sale and then a couple of weeks later they back up to the regular price and they still got some, them
Yeah, but
motherfuckers sitting, bro.
that
the
comes down to
Light
DBX,
China
up.
too, though. That comes
Hmm?
down to China too, because you can't go there and say, all right, I'm gonna give you my tool and have you make tooling for me to make these cars. I'm only gonna buy 500 of them. You're like, no, you got to buy 15,000, 20,000 a shot. That's the only way it's gonna work. And it's been
and
a factor in them at this point, especially with the tariffs. Listen, I can't buy 5 or 6. I'm getting killed on shipping.
that's what I'm saying. With these tariffs, it's going the price is going to fluctuate all over the place until they figure out this tariff stuff. Till old boy chill out, stop talking that crap. I think people have to be, the companies have to be smart on when to place an order based when it gets shipped, because they could place an order now, and then the tariffs might come in halfway through production, and then they got to ship it here, and then they turn off the tariffs. Like they just doing this thing with the tariffs. It's messing up pricing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I agree.
in and
That ain't
out with
never
the
gonna be
tariffs is
stable till that
messing up.
happens.
You say?
That's never gonna be stable when that happens,
Nope.
Especially now, you got to think too. Like, all right, say you got you trying to replenish, and all of a sudden you got this crazy astronomical price coming back to you to get the same stuff you was getting for one price. All this stuff got to go. I'm not buying no more of them.
Right.
Not till that come down. So I might as well get rid of these. I know they're not gonna sell because it was already low
So
selling anyway. Like I gotta go.
let me ask y'all this then. So is the tariff the new norm, or y'all think it's gonna go back to where it was?
Listen, if everybody keep buying stuff, at a high rate, it's going to stay because everybody's going to say, well, why are we going to sit here and go back to the old prices when I can get more money and keep telling you that everything is what it is?
That's exactly what it is, bro. It's gonna stay high. So for everybody who think it's gonna go back down, boy, you sadly mistaken. You sadly mistaken. So the price of this stuff is just gonna continue to rise and continue to rise and continue to freaking rise.
Yeah, if we
So you
keep
might as
buying,
well get ready for it.
if we keep buying it now, if we just be like, you know what,
Yeah, but
Like,
I know. But see, here's it. It's no we. It's no we. It's only eyes. It's only eyes. It's no we's. It's no we's
there's
because
still
ain't
some,
nobody.
but think about
Because
this.
most people are not gonna stop because Can said no. Let's not buy it.
No. I'm not even saying that. But let's look at the people on this panel right here. Think
Mhm.
about how we was getting cars before versus how we getting cars now. And when I say before, I don't mean a year and a half ago. I'm saying a couple months ago, how we was getting cars versus how we get cars now. Now, when we get a car, like say for example, the Notorious, the V5 Notorious, and the V5 Creighton.
Me and V6.
V6. Okay, yeah, sorry about that. When you look at that ticket, like you might be like, you know what, I'm gonna get one. That's on my list. And you look at the ticket for it, it's like, I could use that money to go towards something that I want more than that. So if like before, you might get 2 cars. Now we gonna think about it and pick which one we want out the list more than the other one. Like we still gonna buy cars, but we ain't buying them at the rate that we was buying them before.
Yeah, but that's my point. The cars are still going to be bought regardless, because everybody is not on the same wavelength, and that's why I said I. It's no we. It's no we. It's I. It's only I. The only person that you control and not want to buy stuff is you,
Oh
because
yeah, of course, of
we're
course.
we're we're we're, we're, we're just not that big into RC to where we can say, hey man, let's all just boycott and stop buying RC cars. They're gonna look at us like, bro, come on, bro, because everybody is not in the same tax bracket. Everybody's not in the same space when it comes to RC cars. Some people have the the ability to be able to, when they want something, just go buy it. And a lot of us is not like that. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Some of us, we gotta wait to this, we gotta wait to that, or we gotta make sure this is done and make sure that is done before we actually go and purchase.
Matter of fact, Sean Thompson said it best. He said, I'll just have to shop carefully. I think we all shop more careful now than we did before. You see what I'm saying? It's like I said, you might say, okay, I'm gonna get 2 cars. Before it would be nothing to buy 2 cars at a time. Now it's like,
I think I'm gonna combine a little bit of both what both of y'all saying. There is an I thing and there's a we component, but I think the issue is that all the cars are good now, so we don't have a lot of new innovation in the hobby. And I think as soon as somebody comes out with an innovation, everybody wants to buy it. Before it was a lot of innovation. You got a buggy this week, you got a truggy this week, you got a speed runner this week, you got this, you got a whole bunch like Habals coming out with stuff. Everybody was dropping innovation. The innovation ain't happening, whether it's due to tariffs or whether because all the cars are really good. And I do think though, if something was to drop, example, the Funko or the Mini XRT, people went and bought those. And I don't think people were really thinking about tariffs. I think people were just like, this is something new. This is something different that I don't have. So I'm gonna go ahead and buy it. You know what I mean? And when we talking about things got to get handled, people just can't get out and go buy stuff. Man, people are like crackheads with some of these cars. They gotta have it. I done seen people living in their car coming to buy RC. This dude and this girl living in his car here and they're trying to get a Creighton. And we in there like, damn, dude, like you might want to get your priorities. you might want to get your priorities together, brother. I just think like it's not enough innovation for people to keep on buying the same RCs over and over again. Unless your name is
And what you said, you made a great point. You made a great point because and that's another car that's being highly compared right now in it, which is the XRT. Um I'm just gonna be honest. I'm just gonna tell you my opinion and be honest with it. Me and Router was talking about this earlier. The XRT is the best mini car on the market. I don't give a damn what you put next to it. It's the best RC. It's the best mini RC on the freaking market. The next closest is gonna be your Grums. They're typing in your Mojave. Everything else, mm-mm, nah, nah. It can't do what this SRT can do. Now the Mini Max, no, we don't put that up there on that high of a pedestal because it takes so much money to get it to be even close to the XRT. But hands down, I've drove in the Omni Terminator. I've drove in the all the Rolalo 12 scales and all that stuff right there. That XRT is killing all of that, and it shows in the price. And that might be a bold statement, but I'm just being honest, bro. I'm just being honest. The XRT mini XRT is killing it all. It's killing the game, bro. Nothing is even close.
You said period or in that size?
In those mini, lately the world is on a mini kick. So in that size range would be like from 12 scale down to let's say 16th or 14th.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so
It's
yeah,
nothing. It's nothing. Nothing compares.
I know I drove Ted, what's that buggy we drove last week?
The X12.
Yeah, that John was moving.
The what?
The Rolaro John looked like the
Oh,
type.
that X12S or something like that.
Yeah,
XS. Yeah, I know what
that
you're talking
thing was getting it. So I don't know. How much is them X12s? What they go for? Like 150?
I got it for
Yeah,
160 when they first came out.
they actually on sale. You can get one of them for like 122.
Oh man, I need to go ahead and get one because. All right, look, I don't like mini cars, man, but that John was getting it. It was getting it. I be honest, that John was out there drifting. I mean, I don't know
Say
how.
what all you done to it?
I don't think he did
Nothing.
nothing to it. Right, Ted? That John still stock, right?
Yeah, I did nothing to it.
That John
Yeah,
was
because
moving.
the one I drove and the one that's been running around with me, it's a stock one too. But it don't want to see my typing. I'm just gonna be honest. My typing destroys it every time.
Keep calling
Not
me.
even close. Not even close.
But,
And when it comes to
but,
racing,
but do you think?
go
But
ahead.
do you think that's the car or the driver?
I think it's the car. I think it's the car.
I don't know.
I think it's the car.
I think
Yeah,
that might be the driver.
I definitely think it's a car. It's the car, bro. It's not the driver. It's the car.
Yeah, I think that might be the driver, sir.
No, it ain't the driver. I drove that John too. That shit was crazy. But 120, I'm gonna go ahead and order one of them Jones.
Order 2, J. Mitch. You know my address.
I got you. I'll sponsor you. I sponsor you.
I appreciate it. That works.
Yeah, you just gotta sponsor him back on the goddamn R5.
Look.
Yeah. I gotta get free entry to the Rattle Can classes, man. So
I got you. I
get a membership.
Yeah, I got you. You in. No worries.
Hey, J. Mitch, have you drove your XRT yet?
No, because remember I
Okay.
gotta change them bullets on that motor. So I thought I soldered up some bullets and they were still too small. So I had to order some more.
You'll see when you drive that something gun.
That's how come I'm being quiet because I ain't drive mine yet. I ain't drive it yet. So
when you drive it, you're gonna be like, yeah, man, yeah.
Beast.
So Rattle, let me ask you this. So would you consider LP a good driver?
Yeah.
All right, so it's not the driver, it's the car then. Just like I said. It's not the driver, it's the car. It's the car.
I mean, so okay. Here's where I think it makes a big difference to gauge something like that in the environment that we race in. Simply because we have some people who like the Mario Kart when they race, and some people who genuinely racing. So let's say you got ULP and then 2 or 3 other dudes out there. Them 2 or 3 other dudes, their skill set is not that good. That creates interference for the both of y'all. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm listening.
Oh, so if it's just the 2 of y'all racing each other, then okay, we can make a real comparison, car for car, driver for driver, versus them other folks being in the mix. Because think about anytime we race, what do the more experienced drivers do for that first turn? We wait because somebody crashing into each other in that first turn. And then when they crash, we go on around them. It's hard to do that. It's hard for 2 people to do that, to make that same type move, depending on what the crowd look like. That's all I'm saying.
And this all I'm saying to you.
I see you.
The best thing smoking in the minis, bro. I don't care. There's some people say, oh, it's expensive. It's $9,000, okay? And
But I
it's
also
the
think
best
too,
thing smoking.
it should be the best thing smoking because it's the most recent one out.
You got a point there, Rob.
Well,
That's what
the Max was the most recent one before that, and it wasn't the best thing smoking.
Nah, but that was their test dummy. See,
There was a
because
lot of
think
dummies
about
who bought that. I'm
when,
one of them.
when they put the Max out. When they put the Max out, they put it out and they sat back and watched. Okay, we're gonna pay these 4 people over here to watch YouTube videos about this truck. Oh, this is what they're upgrading. Oh, they upgraded this. Oh, they upgraded this. We've already done all the other upgrades. So now we're mimicking what the people, the users are doing to them. We're going to remix this and put this in the XRT.
Oh, hell yeah. A lot of these
So,
companies.
exactly what they did.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. So it should
But
be
so did Armor. Armor did the same thing.
Yeah.
the best thing out
Well,
because
Armor used to ask you up front, yo, what could we do? What could we do for this? Okay, cool.
yeah.
But
So
they did the same thing. They did the same thing with these though, because they put that brush one out first to get the reactions to see what need to be upgraded and how people was gonna do them, and then they dropped this.
but you know they
No,
did that to us with the 3S2 now. Remember
was
when
the
they came
plan.
out with the mega infraction?
I think that was the plan. They knew they was going to do a brushless, but they
Yeah.
they left that brushed out there for a long time. They knew they was going to
So
do
they can
brush.
make as much money as possible.
Yeah, we're going to put this
That-
brush
really,
on here.
we helped them make the brushless.
Yeah, because
That's
we
what
bought
we
them.
did.
Our fast asses
Yeah.
couldn't wait.
Yeah,
like-
we helped them make the brushless
Yeah,
by
we
buying
know that-
all those brushes.
and not only are they going to make their brush ones brushless, but when we drop the brushless, they're going to buy the brushless, and we did that.
We did it because I got one right here.
And they did the same thing with the Infraction 3S. If y'all
Right.
remember, they came out
That's
with the
what I
Mega
just said.
first. They
That's
came out with the
exactly what I
Mega,
just
and they
said.
came out with that the car.
Mm-hmm.
And then they hit us with the real Infraction 3S. Oh my God.
And that's
That
sucker
was
still
fast.
$400.
Yeah, that jug was fast, boy. God almighty.
And
This right here is a beast too.
And when they drop their brushes, they put the little gyro in it. That joint, I don't know. I gotta drive this XRT because I was thoroughly impressed with my Armor Typhon 223S, the little Grom. That joint was perfect out the box. That joint was like a little Speedy Gonzalez on the street.
Bro, this is one of my favorite ones, bro.
That joint. And I only drove my joint like twice, but that joint is crazy.
I don't think it's nothing this size better than this right here. The only thing close to this, I would say, is the Team Associated Mini 14B NT.
I'm still trying to get my hands on one of them, the little HPI Savages. I'm still trying to get my hands on one of them. But Doc won't sell me his, so I gotta get
You ain't offered him enough money yet.
No, Doc, he let it be known he don't sell none of his stuff. He's like,
You ain't offered him enough money yet.
I mean,
Hey, Doc, would you take 1,000 for it?
Now, that might make me move.
He's damn straight. It better make you move. You know, I'm gonna come steal it and sell it to somebody for 1,000 and give you 500 of it.
There you go.
There you
go.
The whole thing for 500, right?
Yeah.
Shoot.
Yeah.
Cause see, when it comes to selling a car, I started just thinking like, what's the probability, or how easy can I replace this car? How easy can I get another one of these down the road? If I can't get another one down the road, I can't sell it.
Yeah, that's what make it tough. That's what make it tough to sell, man. Like my brother CJ, man, he been wanting to get my RR5 or my 5B for the longest, bro. But I just be like, I look on Cardinal Racing, ain't no damn RR5s except that ultimate shit that costs $2,500 and something dollars, and there ain't no 5Bs. That's even thinking about being a decent price. So it's like, damn, CJ, man, I want you to have one, bro. I want you back out there, but I ain't gonna be able to give you mine, bro. And boy, that RR5 today, bro, on a quarter throttle. I broke out the TT, the Kraken, and I lost the first race. I came in second, so I was able to go to the championship. But I came in second. I didn't want to come in second. I wanted to come in first. Man, I went back over to the car for the championship round and swapped out to the RR5, bro, and it wasn't even fair no more.
Hey,
It
what
wasn't.
race was it? What race was it when you was going backwards?
That was the chair. That was the last race for the win to win the race. I turned around,
Yeah.
y'all, in the last cone. It finished the race in reverse, bro. The
Mm-mm.
RR5, bro. Man, I'm talking about, boy, they didn't want to see that, bro. When I broke that, I kind of felt bad. I was like, man, I should have just let it chill. I broke that RR5 out, bro, and it wasn't even close. It just went crazy. Will Darby, what it do, bro? Where you been, bro? Turtle RC, what's going on? Reeds RC, what's going on? Sean Thompson, what's going on? Ronnie Creason, what it do? What it do? Truckaholic, what it do? What it do? What it do? What it do? UDRC in the building. What's up, brother? IKBTV in the building. What's going on? Hot Wheels. Who am I missing? Who did it? What's going on, bro?
Eddie.
My brother Dino in the building. He say some of the cheap stuff is cool. So all right, man, that was our take on we can catch some of these comments now, man. Kendra's in the building. We can catch some of these comments now, man. I guess we can freestyle out and we can keep talking about it or however y'all want to do it.
All right, let me ask y'all, what's the cheapest? Like, what company? It don't have to be an RC, but upgrade company will y'all stay away from any of your cars? Like, you just
Stupid
absolutely
RC.
put, yeah, stupid's at the top for me.
Perfect pass.
Oh, I like Perfect Pass, but all right, you gotta tell me.
What was your question again?
A brand, a company upgrades you'll stay away from, or parts or batteries, whatever.
Perfect pass.
Yeah, I'm not buying no Electron batteries. Is it Electron? Lutron?
Electron
Fine.
Pro. Yeah.
Electron Pro.
But
Yeah.
them thing
I'm
now
not
is a
buying them.
swoley but surely. They gonna swell
Them bitches
Boy.
are fire
And then
house.
they high.
Them bitches are burn your house
up.
down.
So
But yeah, I'm not buying none of them. Um,
Fuvu batteries, I wouldn't buy them either.
Hoovu, I ain't messing with no Amazon brands unless they giving them to me. HRB, I like HRB.
I
HRB is
do.
yeah,
I
HRB
do.
is tight.
I do all the Amazons, bro. The Hulu, the who else? What's the other ones? The other ones? All
Yo,
them
yo, yo,
Z's.
yo on Amazon too, J Mitch.
yeah, I mess with you. I mess with them.
I was letting you know they on Amazon too.
Yeah, that's
one
where I
of
got them from. They sent it to me. A lot of the packs they gave to me, but I actually be buying them successes, man, when I need them. I think the last pair of successes I got from them, I paid for them.
Man, there's something about them batteries. They special. I don't know.
They
If
are
you
pretty nice.
if you
That's how I
chase them,
feel. That's how I feel about Z's, bro.
Oh shit! It's the end of the alphabet, so you know it's the end.
That's how I feel about the Z batteries, brother. Them
Yeah.
things is a beast.
I mean, they
A
work.
beast from the east with fangs on the teeth.
I'll tell y'all a sleeper brand of batteries that people ain't buying. The Liperiors. People are buying them. I buy them. They pretty good. The Liperior packs.
Yeah, I seen
How you spell that?
what's his name? Speed running.
LIP Area.
What's the area?
Yeah.
Oh, I see it. I see it.
Liperior. I think you buy them rcbattery.com, and they cheap, and they always have them on sale. They got a nice little yellow pack on them, and I like them. You can get some nice packs from them.
There you
Hey,
go, right there, there.
CNHL on here on Amazon. 2 3S batteries, 100C hard packs, $70 for 2 of them.
What y'all feeling about CNHL these days?
They going
Overrated.
Yeah,
I think the price came down long enough, and they milliamps. To me, the milliamps are true. So it's still a reasonable battery. I think it's a good entry level battery. It's cheaper than the Gen Z's.
I like them. I like China hobby batteries, bro. But I think they're overrated. I don't think that they like, you know what I'm saying? They like make your car just beast out because it. Nah.
I think they overpriced now. You used to be able to get them Jones. It was the value pack,
Yeah,
And
they
I
were.
think now they cost too much. I'm like, y'all think y'all?
No, they don't went down in price.
Yeah, I thought they went down. They pretty inexpensive.
Well, maybe now, but I know like a couple months ago when I was looking for some lipos, I said I'm gonna go check out China Hobby Line. I'm cool. I ain't buying them.
I'm not sure, but you can
It
get the
ain't
295
SMC. It ain't
hundreds for
for
like
me.
130.
I like the hard case. The hard case, like if I'm bashing, I'll get some of them hard case packs, them racing packs.
It ain't SMC. It ain't for me.
Yeah, SMC
Yeah,
is.
I do. I like the
SMC.
SMC. I do like the SMC,
Where
but
y'all
I
at with
haven't
back
read the
stamps?
China, and it do depend on which one of the China you get, because from what I understand, the ones with the plus on them are their
G plus is
graphene
the
battery.
Those are different, but at the same time, those that I made is good. Kilowatt did a video showing how the leads were soldered on there, and I ain't gonna lie, it don't look the best. The battery performed though. Battery definitely performs.
Speaking of kilowatts, I'd love to try some of his batteries. I had to hit him
Yeah,
up.
but boy,
I'd
they
love to come around.
high.
I will say this: I just spoke to a lot of battery people. This guy, the only guy who they almost tell you no if you tell them what you're gonna run it in if it don't make sense.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. Like he'll tell you, I don't think it's wise, or I don't think you should do that, or that's gonna blow that up, or
Kilowatt's a real one, man. Kilowatt's a real one. I like him.
Yeah,
I like that
he
he'll
showed told
run
me,
this
he
stuff.
said, I hit him up, he said, God, what you gonna do with this battery? I said, I'm finna have some fun with that mug. I said, God, you don't need this battery, bro. He said, you don't need this battery, bro. If you ain't speed running, drag racing hard,
Yeah,
you don't need this
yeah,
battery.
you
I
don't
was like,
need that
all right,
battery.
bro.
Yeah.
I appreciate you telling me not to spend my hard-earned money on it. He showed that what he told me, bro. He said,
yeah,
I don't need it. That ain't for me.
not too many people like that. When they sell it, somebody show a lick of interest, they're gonna try to sell it to you. And yeah, he
Look, they're gonna
definitely.
try to sell you two of them.
Yeah.
You need to buy one of these. Oh, you need this. Yeah, I like the
Dino said Amazon aluminum parts work for him. For armor, Vidavon is dope, but a little pricey.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie, you do find those hidden gems, of those cheap aluminum parts on Amazon for the armor cars. It'd be crazy.
Yeah, I just bought some.
Speaking of Vidavon, I actually was looking at some of their stuff. You know, to try to see the price, and it said, you know, you got to put it in the cart to see it, right? So I put it in the cart so I could see the price. That bad boy said an arm and a leg. I said, yeah, no. I just closed that.
Oh
So,
man,
J-Mick, we need you to call your people. We need you to call
Vidavon
you.
is some of the best hop ups that you could buy, man. The quality, what they do, the machining, man. You're gonna spend the money though. And that's one of them things, like if you got an ultimate build you're gonna build, if you're gonna build an ultimate 5T or ultimate X Max and ultimate shelfie, and you want the best shit, get Vidavon. But there's other companies that you could buy that's not as expensive.
Would tell them that we want to get kinda the best. It ain't got to be the best. Just let it be kinda the best.
They don't do kinda the best.
We need them to.
They do the best.
We need them to.
Kind of the best.
We need
ridiculous.
Hey, you want kind of the best, you gotta go get some other brand. You gotta get some hot racing or something.
Yeah, that's kind of what he like.
So
And I
agree with him on that.
What about GPM, bro? They kind of
same thing. Same thing.
Yeah, yep.
Same thing.
No,
I like
so
Drill a lot. Drill is
okay,
nice.
hold on. Here's the question. All right, so you say Vidavon is the best.
Mm-hmm.
Two-part question: what's kind of the best, and what's just all right?
All right, kind of the best.
Who's right behind? Who's right behind
I put
Vidavon?
M2C just a little under Vidavon. I like.
Okay,
M2C.
there you go. There you go. I like M2C too.
Okay,
and they're not as expensive as Vidavon, but they do cost the arm and a leg. You go ahead and try to build you a 7-scale leg. Yeah, a jackhammer. You go ahead and try to build one. It's gonna be like $1,600.
Yeah. You
know what I mean? Like, but I like them. I like hot
but
racing.
what you gotta realize is I look at the innovation that the parts come inside.
There you go.
That's what you're paying for. You're not paying for the tooling, and you're paying for the innovation and what they created to make the car better. either
But I
the,
think,
the
but
motor mount
I
can hold a
agree.
bigger pinion, or
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying. It's not just it's an aluminum part.
Mhm.
I agree, Doc, but I disagree at the same time. And the reason why I disagree, I agree with it. You know what I'm saying? With the, they make innovative ass parts, nice looking ass parts. But I think the fact that they parts do look good, you're paying for that as well. That machine, they machining is freaking spot on. You
Yeah.
paying for that as well. You ain't just paying for just the looks of it. Just the quality. You paying for the look as well. Because if
Yeah.
that was the case, they wouldn't do red anodized, green anodized, blue anodized. They wouldn't do all that if you was just paying for, what I'm saying, the goodness, whatever of the product.
They
I
have
think that's I
innovation
think
I'm
it's
in
speaking
fair.
for me now. For me, I'm looking at what the part is gonna bring to the vehicle more than how it look. Cause it's a plethora of companies that make parts for vehicles.
Mm.
Yeah, they like I would say Vidivine don't just make the same shock tower made out of a different material. They don't do that. Like Doc said, it's different. Smallest pin you could put on the Red Cat Vigilante's 23 tooth. You could put a 23 tooth on the stock motor mount, but you only gonna be running 2 screws. You know what I mean? Like they take it, it's like well thought out and planned. And uh they really do their homework with parts. They just don't just put stuff out to make money. It's really well thought out. M2C the same way with their innovation with the Red Cat Vigilante motor mount. Like certain companies that just go beyond just making the same part out of aluminum, I think is worth the money
Yeah.
if they do a well job, if they do a good job. Now, if you stupid RC and you just take a paper plate and put some holes in it and say there go your motor mount, now I know why your name is stupid RC. You think
Yeah,
I'm stupid?
they
You
damn
think
sure
I'm
don't make
stupid?
they
No,
stuff. They don't make they stuff cute at all. That should be ugly as hell.
they be like
Hey,
paper or
Teddy
Lego.
P,
Yep.
Teddy P, you ain't running these right here, bro.
What's that?
Hey, I want
You
to
don't see it
try
on the
these.
screen.
I keep seeing them. I want to try
Let me
them.
see.
They
What you
they
got?
didn't update it. Hulu, they didn't update it.
Oh
Nah,
They
my
got a new
man. I
look.
told you. If it ain't SMC, it ain't for me, bro. I'm not messing with nothing else.
6,200 milliamps,
I
130
don't
C,
care.
bro.
That joint 10,000. I don't care.
Hey, y'all, if I could add something real quick to what Jay Mitch was saying or that argument, I think M2C include the tools when you buy the hop ups,
Mhm.
don't they? So I think that's another thing that make those separate those type of higher tier expensive companies.
I say Scorch is another one. I love Scorched RC
Yeah.
stuff.
See, but I'm
So
gonna tell you though. I'm gonna tell you though. M2C and Vitavon are really the only ones that make a lot of the stuff that they make. If you
Scorch,
understand
put
where I'm
Scorch
coming
up
from.
there too. You guys say
Like
Scorch.
Yeah, I
like
do
because
like
like
Scorch.
when you look at hot racing don't make as much. They make more parts than Vitavon, but it's more parts like spread it out in between other stuff. The main stuff that we really like, that's what Vitavon and M2C makes, and that's why I like both companies because like it's hard to go to somewhere, anywhere else and get freaking a steering hub that's made for a steering rack that's made for a certain size motor. You see what I'm saying? Other people ain't selling that. You know what I mean? It's that's some Vitavon and M2C type stuff, and that's one reason why I think you pay for their stuff. Which M2C is some of their stuff is kind of expensive, but a lot of their stuff, especially like a lot of their motor mounts, a lot of their motor mounts are not that expensive at all to me.
I definitely
M2C.
wouldn't buy those batteries.
I all these Amazon special. Shout out to Amazon, yo. If y'all sponsoring these guys with these Ovionics and these
O'Brien swell up on you.
Ovonics, Huvus, and
Man, I was running some Obonics today in that damn RR5, and that thing made it clown.
The battery was hot as hell. They couldn't wait to get out
Two
that battery
two
trailer.
six
them Jones was
two
busting out the
sixes,
barricade.
I ain't gonna
two
say nothing.
sixes,
I just
bro.
got me some hot Ovonics, bro. I'm gonna try them. I'm just trying 'em.
You
Uh,
gonna like them, dog. You gonna like them guys.
I got some
They
80s.
perform. They perform just as good as these right here,
Oh man,
and
nah,
these right here
You know what?
cost double the price.
I ain't going. And those are
You,
made different. I don't know
you
if you
ain't
ever
you
seen the
ain't you
inside
ain't
of those
gotta
batteries.
you ain't gotta go. But I'm just letting you know.
Hey, I don't know if you ever seen the inside of those CNHL batteries. They got like metal plates and stuff in
No.
between. I think that make it kind of dope, even though the performance be lacking every now and then.
So Reg, that was just like a big contradiction that you just basically said.
Well, I said
Because
I
you,
like
you
the
said you said
CNH.
you said the metal plates in it and all that look dope, but sometimes it still don't perform. So what
So
makes that better? So what makes that better than the
okay,
old
okay,
buddy?
okay. So I guess let me say it like this. I used to think that the more milliamps is better. As I gotten deeper into the hobby and a little bit better, or trying to achieve certain things, you have to
After
run the
taking my
milliamps.
class,
You got
mhm.
to you have to take in Rattle's class. You have to run the milliamps for what you're trying to do. You can't put a million milliamps on something and think you're gonna get 200 miles an hour. You know what I'm saying? You need to So I guess the bigger batteries have a higher internal resistance, and I didn't know that. Compared to the smaller packs, the internal resistance can stay lower. Is that
Any
right,
pack,
Ted?
What's that?
Isn't that right?
Yeah,
What about the bigger
yeah,
packs
Depending on
having
the
higher
quality
resistance?
of the pack.
tell what Eaton got there.
Yeah, I
Ted
got some
was frying
Indian
some
food over here.
potatoes, man.
Yeah, I got some Indian food I'm eating. You call me
so
red-handed.
so yeah, if I'm doing some off-road fun bash and stuff with some fifth scales, I want some 9500
I
up on
got
it.
them gold batteries.
9500 CNHLs. But if I want drag racing, I might not run the CNHLs now. I might run something different. I might put some 6,000 Yowels in there because it's only for that long, and they give me that instant, power for that amount of time.
So that comes down to the battery manufacturers themselves, like whatever they're giving you. Like all my batteries, I try to keep everything under 10 milliohms, 10 milliohms for the whole entire pack, no matter what it is. So
You know what? So switching gears just a little bit, I got a question for y'all. What's y'all thoughts on somebody building a 7-scale car with 2 3S systems in it and outrunning some of these other jokers out here?
He should. That's what you're supposed to do.
Yeah, because you gotta remember, Rattle. You gotta remember, Rattle. Some of the single motor street eliminators can beat 7 scales, bro. So
Right,
he put 2 of them on there.
right.
See what I'm saying? He put 2 of them on there. We just seen Bisquick and goddamn Mike. We know Mike got a fast ass 7 scale. We seen him and Bisquick down in the split. He barely beat Bisquick
Right.
with a street eliminator. It's not sometimes, bro. It's not what you have. It's who's running what you have. You know what I'm saying? You
Mm-hmm.
gotta remember, Mark Vine, bro. He get everything early. He get everything before anybody else can get their hands on it.
yeah, but that's the same thing with real cars. You got guys with 4 cylinders that's smacking on 8 cylinders, 12 cylinders. It just
Killing me.
depends on how you tune them. I mean, like power to weight ratio at the end of the day is going to be a major factor. A 7-scale car with anything on it is going to be heavier than a 10-scale car. Direct street limit. That's what it is.
CJ
You don't
in the
need
building.
you don't need as much power to do the same work. That's why it kills me when people say, "Oh, I'm gonna get this 6S system and put in a 10-scale car." I'm like, you don't have to. You can do it, but you can do just as much damage in 2 and 3S before you have to step into the 4, 5, and 6S in that scale car. Oh, this is the mathematical equation. You're trying to figure out how to get this car to go this fast. So you're trying to figure out what RPMs you need to do it with whatever gearing you're using. So you're running a 6S motor. Usually they're lower KVs, right? So what are you doing in effect? You're taking it and you're running a 3S with a hotter motor.
Right. Okay.
But everybody just want to have, oh, I got this, and I got that. I'm like, look, at the end of the day, if I'm pulling more watts than you, I don't care what you got. I'm beating you.
The Pro Line, did
Can't
they
go.
did they bring back the MC, bro? No, this might be an old picture. It might be an old picture. I ain't clicking on that shit. Might give me a virus.
Hey y'all, and on the whole another subject, I saw some little dogs that I'm cool with the other day. Puppies in a picture. I said, okay, cool. 2 thumbs up for those. Gap, I'm gonna send you the picture too.
Yo, Rattle, you wild talking about I'm cool with some puppies. What's wrong with you, dog? These little pound puppies. They was called pound
the other
puppies.
week. I don't know how we got to talk about dogs, but I'm not a fan of dogs. But puppies in a picture. Cool. We can rock out with them all day. We can post them up and all of that. It's all good.
So you're a cat person?
No, I'm not an animal person at all.
Okay, I was asking. Usually, it's like one extreme or the other. Like some people like dogs, they don't, they don't like cats, or they like cats and don't like dogs.
I'm good with fish, but they got to be aggressive fish.
They gotta listen. When I tell them to go to sleep, they better go to sleep.
Guess you know what a fish would, what you would never have to do with a fish? Put up I lost my fish sign.
Oh, that ain't true.
Me find my fish.
Shit, I done lost a couple fish out the tank. They jumped at the top of them Jones.
You know where they was at?
Yeah, and behind the tank, dead.
Correct. You know exactly where they at. They ain't going nowhere. They can try to run away.
That joint flipped up under the couch, bro. I was like, hold on, where does this dude go at? This dude too big to be sitting here going. Like, where's he at? That's why I had my snake heads back in the day. Them joints, man. I wish we could still get them at pet stores. That was like the most aggressive fish I ever had in my life.
Well, all right, so look what I can be.
What's that?
The state next to you ain't got none. You can't get them from the state.
Nah, they can get them here. Going to the Asian market, they get them like full size, but you get them as a baby. But they stop importing them joints here because what they're doing, invasive species, they're letting them out in the water and they're tearing some stuff up.
They taking over. They taking over. Them damn snakeheads. All right, but IKBCB, he said after buying Vitavon conversions for 1.5T, I bought a conversion kit for $130 from another 5T and just as good. No comments? Okay. All right. Chubb.
I mean, it's all selective when it comes on stuff like that.
But I also think when it comes to quality, it has a lot to do with what might happen. Like today, when Dino 5T flipped over. Maybe if he had a cheap system in there or a cheap whatever in there, it probably might have been or something like that versus getting a good quality one in there and it withstanding however many flips that bad boy did today and was able to keep it moving. So I think that might, you paying for that. It's like insurance.
Yeah.
You paying for it just in
I
case.
agree with you on that, Ralph. I agree with you on that. Because I was watching a guy build he was building a bio, and he was saying the reason why he put those parts on there was because it could withstand a wreck.
That's the whole thing. You build a car to sustain the crash, not for the run. You build it for just in case.
Mm-hmm.
And another reason why you put aluminum on there, just in case you do have an issue with a light pole catching fire or EST, whatever, plastic gonna melt. The aluminum, you can wipe it off.
That's true.
Yes, failure is the castle.
Oh man.
Man, I mean, most of the time when I do aluminum,
they just shoot. Look, listen. They just shoot in the air. We ain't gotta worry about them. Ain't nothing coming.
Yeah.
It's the 4th of July down there, man. You know what I'm saying?
Look. He said, Running Crease said, what about Just Bash It RC or RC custom upgrades? I haven't bought anything from Just Bash It before.
I got Just chassis on my Crate 8S, and it's been fine. It's really nice.
Just Bassett made those 24 millimeter hubs that I got on my fire tank that not too many other companies made. So I thought that was dope.
And that's another thing too. Like a lot of stuff that you get too, it says it's from one company. Still, they do the same thing, man. Like this stuff is being manufactured in the same places. They're just getting different quality of it. Like you want good tolerances. You want your tolerances to be as minor as possible and still have movement. Cool, you can buy this. But then if you want to just have something you can sell to everybody for a cheaper price, your tolerance is going to be what they are. It's going to be sloppy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and like Stupid RC. Like to me, they stuff. It doesn't look that bad. It looks pretty good. It's just made out of a cheaper version of the aluminum. So it's like this bendy. It's like a bendy kind of aluminum. And like when it starts it's like when you maybe 60-65 instead of 70-75. So
what
it
about
like when you
What about their carbon? Because they make a lot of carbon stuff too.
I've never bought their carbon, but I have bought two of their conversion kits. Well, not conversion kits, but like 2 times I used some of their parts. Like on my DBXLE, it don't look as good as a Vidavon, but it fit pretty good, and it, you know what I'm saying, it ain't gave me no issues. But you could tell like it's cloudy, kind of chippy. You know what I'm saying? Like you could tell the quality is nothing. Um, and then it just don't have that shine like Vidavon's stuff.
They ain't polished.
And they make it. They don't have stuff in stock. They make it to order. So when you order it, that's when they build it, and then they send it to you. So it takes forever.
Now I'm gonna tell you some aftermarket parts that look really good. Like Taylor RC. Oh my God, that polished stuff is what I'm telling you.
Just
It
Bash
ain't
should do a
really
lot of
that
the polished
expensive.
stuff like that too.
It ain't really that expensive either.
hmm Somebody had a what's that comment on the screen?
Yes, we want quality, functionality, and looks, like anything else.
For me, I don't care about the looks. That can definitely go. I get what people come at with it, but if it work, it work. I don't get that. What it look like?
Yeah, looks don't
So,
matter to me, especially if
I
it's
mean,
something under the hood.
yeah,
Rich, we definitely know it don't matter to you because you duct tape your ESC, so we know you don't care.
Now, I never used duct tape on the RC car.
He used M2C tape.
M2C
M2C
Gorilla
tape.
tape. It's different. It's a
he
big
said
difference.
get it right. He said get it right.
Big difference. Duct tape rips too easy. That Gorilla tape thick. That's like going from a 2 mil body to a 4 mil body. It's different.
Another one is that gaffer's tape. That stuff is crazy.
Man,
Anytime you tape 2 CNHLs to the side of a goddamn
Gorgon.
a Gorgon, bro,
I mean, that thing
you
was
don't care
big.
about
You
it. You
got a
definitely don't
bomb
care.
here? Like, fuck.
Anytime you got like 7 inches of space on your chassis, but you still zip tie the ESC to the motor, you don't give a damn, bro.
Man,
You don't give a damn.
I built it for the crash, man. Only thing we might break is a motor mount screws. That's it.
Hey, they ain't got no Loctite on it either.
Hey, no, I definitely, I'm definitely saying Loctite, man. I got to take that no Loctite off if it's still on there, man. I'm definitely saying Loctite.
Brother CJ, what it do, brother CJ? Go ahead. What did he say? He used to feed snakeheads. Yeah, y'all gonna have me thinking about that stuff, Big Trail. Let's change the subject. Yeah, I'm just some nasty looking fish, bro. I don't even want to think about them.
It's gonna have you up at night.
Now you gonna have me up, but you how you think about them? They just make you splash crawl.
You don't like reptiles? What am I missing?
Nah, I don't like none of that bullshit, bro.
Oh, okay.
I don't like none that can't talk back to me. That mug can't talk back to me. I don't like it.
The fish I got now is like my dog, man. When I come up, he come over to me and everything. He follow me around the tank. That's my man.
Hey, yeah, man, Kendricks. You will never see somebody put up a sign like that. Talking about they fish is missing. Reward. You ain't see that?
CJ said he used painter tape.
Oh no, man! I use the whole road. Painter's tape.
And some.
Man.
Yeah, man, y'all crazy, bro. Hey, man, tomorrow is a holiday, man. I hope y'all boys enjoy y'all holiday. Everybody off, or some of y'all got to work?
I'm off.
I'm off.
Yeah, I'm
off.
Try to get some content shot tomorrow.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too, J Mitch.
You ain't gonna get no content here, Doc. Cause you gonna be rained out.
It's raining down there tomorrow.
It's raining already right now.
Damn.
We're supposed to get rain too all this week.
We getting some tomorrow?
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure about tomorrow. I know this week though.
All I need is tomorrow.
I was supposed to go to Baltimore again today, but I slept.
Well, we got rain all week.
That's
that thing ain't supposed to clear.
Yeah.
That thing ain't supposed to clear up till Saturday for us, bro.
Oh, not that.
Hey y'all, are the on the DBXLE are the V1 diffs the same as the V2 diffs? The diff housing?
No, diff housings, they're a little different.
Oh man, so I can't just buy a V2 diff housing and slap it under there.
Boy, just you know what you do, boy. Just goddamn take
There you
that,
go.
Tape it.
hey man, take that dip out of there, boy. Put your little goddamn JB Wheel and some M2C duct tape on there, bro. You good to go. Come
No,
on, Reg.
that's not gonna hold up to how I run. You already know that. That's
Come
not
on,
gonna make
Reg. Come on, baby.
Nah, man. Well, hey, man,
Yeah,
when
bro.
plastic breaks, you gotta do it right.
Yeah, you better go
Man, I'm
ahead.
messing with you, bro. I'm messing with you, bro.
Hey, I don't know if I'm the only one that did this on my 3S car. You know how them A arms kind of split? I did take some zip ties. I took like 3-4 of them. Took some zip ties, put it on there and everything. That must lasted me at least about, I don't know, maybe 4-5 weekends of drag racing.
Reg, that don't surprise us, bro.
Hey man, it was like that was like my first like junkie fix, I think.
It changed, Doc. You can do some videos tomorrow. It dropped down to 24% for tomorrow. It's raining out there right now, though.
Man, that rain killing your internet.
Ooh, I froze?
Did he freeze for y'all or no? That was just me. Just me.
Mm-mm. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
was
good.
a bit.
that was yo, yeah. Ralph
that
did jump on your
rap
internet.
on your ass.
Yeah, why you trying to talk about me?
I see Jizzle Misfit ain't letting it go, man. He said I'm the only one that done that. That's crazy.
What done what?
Is it though? Is it crazy that you're the only one that's done that?
Hey,
That'd be
hey,
Reg, man. That'd be
Reg, the
Reg,
first
man.
time I seen it, bro, I couldn't believe it. Then he
Seen
put
what?
numbers up with it. I said, oh my God.
Yeah, man.
Just
You got
one mistake, boy. You got you a 5 there, boy. And then
man.
you weren't even running hard case. You were running soft pack.
Man. Hey man. It works. Hey, you gotta say wait, Doc. You gotta say that wait, man.
But y'all crazy, bro.
Look, most
Y'all
people sit
dudes is
down with
crazy.
their tools and
I
everything they
use
need.
tools. I got scissors.
Reg just be like, all I need is this roll of tape and, like you say, these scissors. And push come to shove, I tear with my teeth.
Oh no, we ain't doing no teeth tearing on the RC car, man. That's it must be on the ground, all in the dust. Yeah, we
You know
gonna
what I'm
go
saying? To get the tape, like you'll rip the tape with your teeth.
man.
Brandon Singleton asking, what's so special about the FMS monster truck?
The FMS monster truck. What's the FMS? Oh, that two-wheel
Oh,
drive. Ain't
the
nothing.
two-wheel drive. I
To
mean,
me, it ain't
only
nothing
thing
special
I
about
see
it.
is it got a little bit better battery trait than the Gorgon. It's pretty tough. I don't know. It'll
So
take 3 years.
it's a competitor with the Gorgon.
Yeah, the
That's why
battery
they
tray is
made it.
on top. It's on top.
So the
You talking
Gorgon
about first blood?
is that brushless or is it
No,
brush?
it's not
It's
brushless. It's
brush.
brush
It's
too.
brush.
Oh,
But
okay.
you can do it just like the Gorgon to make it brushless.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it ain't really nothing special about it to me.
Hey man, whatever happened to that challenge, man? Y'all had me go get a Gorgon.
Yeah, we dropped the ball on that challenge.
Hey, I
Then
still got mine
then
too, Red.
then Teddy P want to do a doggone Tamia challenge.
To me,
I'm
a
boy-
build off.
I'm
Build off.
boycotting any build off till we finish the last build off.
Oh, shit.
I like that. I like that energy, Red.
Hey,
Yeah,
I ain't
you
gonna lie.
boycott too.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. I was tight. Y'all was talking about it. I'm like, man, I done bought a whole car, did a build video and everything. Like, oh no, they playing games.
Yeah, we bullshitted. We bullshitted on that. I ain't even gonna cap. I know I bullshitted. I could have got one about 3 or 4 times, and I ain't even get it.
Hey, but no, it was a fun RC to add to the arsenal. I had a good time with it.
Yeah, it's fun. I ain't gonna lie. I don't went ham on mine. Mine's 6S now.
Damn.
If y'all can give a cheap armor a chance, y'all can't give a cheap Camille a chance.
Man, that armor way different, man. That's a totally different ball game. You can jump it. You can go speed run. I did 80 miles an hour.
That's a
With the
good
thing.
question, Teddy.
I did off some jumps. I done gave it to
Listen.
anybody that want to play with it. Yeah, that's a different monster.
Listen,
To
you
me,
talking
if
about
you look at the curves too hard, it might be over.
that's not true. It's not true whatsoever. It's not true.
You just gotta build it to me, man. That's all. You got to do everything.
Listen, I guarantee once you build it and you drive it, you're gonna be like, damn, I was holding off on one of these for so long. I was the same way. This is what I'm telling you. I was like, I'm not buying that cheap plastic kit that's been out here since before I was born. And then I got it, and I was like, hold up. Maybe it's the reason why this drum is standing around. Like, you gotta think about it. They don't update their chassis. They've been the same since they came out, and they still sell.
So when I first got in the hobby and I met Curry, I beat him with my Typhon. That
Who's
was
Curry?
The cameraman.
Talking about Kirby. You talking about
His
Kirby? Okay.
Yeah, he's talking about Curry.
No change
Anyway,
tonight.
Too
You
bad
don't
he ain't
want to be
watching.
called Kirby no more.
Too bad he ain't
Kirby,
watching.
bro.
So anyway, Kirby, he got a new name. To the chat, y'all know him as Kirby. To me, I know him as Curry. But anyway, Kirby had he bought a TTO2. He had all these aluminum upgrades and all this. I'm gonna kill your car and do this. And man, that car never beat me. He put the small little Mamba Monster EST in there, kept having problems with that, got the car together, had problems with the gyro. I know this has nothing to do with the actual car. But the car, I don't know, and I guess that's what I'm trying to say. Those cars depend on the builder. You know what I'm saying? If you're not a great builder or know much about those cars, I think it's a little hard to get them down in and really do what you want to do.
That's what I was saying about the whole challenge. It makes you have to think outside the box and do certain stuff. So it actually grows you into the hobby.
Man, that Gorgon, you put it together.
Ted cheating on us, bro. He gonna build the best meal in the world on us, bro. And we gonna have that old crap. We gonna have that old crap, bro.
Want to do 50?
Let's do a bill. Let's do a bill on a. How about we do a bill on a what they call it, ARR, almost ready to run.
Well, how about this? Instead of opening up this to us, everybody get involved in it. That way, it's not just us. It goes between everybody that watches our channel and everything else, or watches our live. Open up to everybody, and then everybody can make videos on stuff, and we all ping pong off each other.
I don't care for that car personally. I'll say that I'm down for another build. I'm gonna do whatever y'all, whatever we agree upon, but I don't care for that particular car. That don't fit my
All right, let's do this, man. I'm gonna pull the car up for you, bro. I think it'll be dope for us to do this. Cause I ain't gonna cap, bro. I ain't got no time to build no whole damn kit, bro. Unless I'm gonna build it on the live stream. That's it.
I'm about to say on Friday you was just wrenching. Come on, man.
That'd be dope. Wrench builds. Everybody build the same
build
thing.
a car right on the line. That'd be dope. Like 2 hours, 3 hour line. That'd be nice.
Build a car on live gonna take longer than that for me, boy. You talking about 3 days worth of live. Messing around with the Gapster. Cause boy, I'm gonna be shooing. I am the shoe king. Yeah, I hate when stuff be out of stock, bro. It ticks me off for some reason.
Like you ain't trying to make money, keep that stuff in stock.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I was gonna bring up the other one, but it's out of stock. It's not out of stock on Amazon, but it's out of stock on a bio. Let's do one of these, bro.
The short court. Oh, okay.
I just sold my joint like that too.
GT. It ain't much to
Do
build
one of these. Yeah, it ain't much to build. That's what I'm saying. You put your motor ESC in there, you paint your body, and you doing your choice of wheels.
Man, we ain't building nothing. That's wrenching.
There
ain't no build. Come on, man. Need to build something. I'm with Ted on we need to build something from scratch.
All right, then. Let me go back to the drawing.
Everybody get their $1,000 and build a techno.
Oh,
Are y'all saying we should have something built?
Hey, I ain't gonna lie, J Mitch, that would be a better car to build overall.
Yeah, but then people will be talking about the cost too much.
I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah. Like, listen, to me, it is 130 out the box. It gives you ESC, it gives you tires, it gives you a body, it gives you everything besides a servo, a receiver.
But I don't even have a Phillips screwdriver that small. Don't it take Phillips screws?
You can get ones where you can get the screw kit for them.
That's
A
crazy.
screw kit's $20.
Got my
Screw
screw
kit cheap.
kit.
You get the screw kit and the bearing kit.
Like, it's a lot of money.
So let me ask you this: we associate Phillips screws with really cheap RC cars.
MCD got them. So what you saying now?
Hey, damn sure do. They got wood screws in them Jones.
Man, y'all don't play fair, man.
What you mean?
They
You
do.
say you associate with
said
cheap
y'all don't
cars.
play fair.
MCD got Phillips screws with them.
Yeah, they long ass wood screws hold the plastic parts together, the bumpers and stuff.
FG got them on there too.
Here we go right here, bro.
Hey, newbie. Yes, we was at Hampton early today. That's what we was at.
Yeah, it was at Hampton. All right, let's build this one, bro.
So we saying we're gonna have a car built. All right.
I ain't mad at that. Is it in stock?
Yeah, it's in stock.
Say the word.
Yeah,
Let's
that's
build
a
this one here, y'all. It got A scale components though.
Reg, all you gotta do is sell one of them rims off your Beamer. You got it.
Well, dang.
Sell a rim, man.
That's crazy.
All right, man. Can't just be easy, man. Be easy.
All right, man. He said you gotta get them grandkids and woke up. Yeah, man. We'll holler at you, bro. Appreciate you. Ted, you down? Ted, you down with the MC build?
MT?
MT410.
Techno MC14.
Listen, I ain't got it. I'm broke.
How much do them go on the used market? I'm about to say, yeah, I'm gonna sell that. That don't look like.
Nah, if you buying the used, you ain't building the kit. It's already built for you.
No, I'm talking about if I sell it. If I want to sell it, I put it together and
Yo, I think you put it together and run it. You ain't gonna want it, so it's gonna be probably one of the best RCs.
But why we got dancing around to Miz, man? Come on, it's the cheapest
Teddy,
thing out there.
What was the car you was talking about? Pull that car up. Pull the car up. Teddy was talking about.
Some of these dudes.
Teddy, you know what? I'm down. Teddy, I'm down. It's summertime.
Man, screw y'all, man, with these TTO1 crap.
02, I hope.
No, I'm just messing with y'all.
What car is it? Pull that up.
I'm like, or 02. I got my.
I'm like,
TTO1, TTO2, don't matter.
Same thing.
Nah, bro, we all got to get the same thing, bro.
They almost the same
like,
thing.
Whichever, I'm saying you can choose whichever one. Like it's TTO1, TTO2. You can use the TAO3. And it's like crazy. It's hella bodies for them joints. Like that's what I'm saying. Like it's not you gotta buy the exact same one. It's a crazy plethora of bodies. Even you buy one with a body, let's say you go to the store and it's like, damn, that's the only one they got left. You buy that one, you go buy another Tamiya body. They got a shitload of them joints.
So is everybody down? Is everybody down? We can't start the build. You can't start the build till everybody get it, bro.
What's the average speed people get these two, Ted? When they run it
down? People go over 100. No, I see. It's challenges out here, right? It's a 10-man challenge. They was doing these years ago. You was getting 120 miles an hour out of these drones.
So, how big is this car? It's the size of like the Arlalo car.
Forte. Yeah, the Forte. Yeah, Arlalo. Okay. It's not bad.
Yeah, I'm game.
So are we gonna build it? Let's put a speed with it, man, for the challenge, man.
It's gonna be a speed run challenge where we get the highest speed on video. That's who's gonna win that portion of it.
Hell nah. We gotta do more than just speed run, bro.
It's gonna be speed. It's gonna be show, and it's gonna be overall views from everybody else. Say, all right, cool. We put them up there. Everybody look at them. They can judge for us. Like, which one they like the most.
All right.
Then we give them away at the end. Fuck it.
Oh no.
I'm with that.
Yeah, I'm gonna give it away to my son. I got somebody.
I'm gonna give mine away, man. Y'all can do what y'all want. I'm gonna raffle mine.
They got the trucks too.
They got the Euro trucks. They got the flat face. They got the Bugatti Fat Fox style. They got Porsches. They got all types of stuff in them.
I'm with it, bro. Whatever y'all decide to do, I'm down.
What's up, Earl?
What's up, Earl? He said Techno MC410. I felt the same way. Looks way too cheap to bash. After $1,200, it's a good RC. Laugh my butt off.
Damn, he said 1,200 in the 410.
Yeah, it's gonna be about that. You put some good electronics in there.
You talking about 500 for the kit, right?
I like these.
500 for the kit. I don't think when I built mine, I don't think I did quite 12, but I was close to 1,000 when I built mine.
Did y'all see that new Delta body I sent y'all?
Okay.
That John 7 scale body. I need that.
They got a Mercedes. They got the Solver C9.
I sent it like last week.
I seen a vacuum forming that it was asking was it a Mercedes. He was like, yeah, but I didn't know it was for the 7 scale, so you actually sent the link for it.
What's the other one? TTO2.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you got,
I recommend it.
you
So
got
what's the difference?
TAO7.
What's the difference between a TTO1 and TTO2?
I think one was just more up there. I think it was something with the uprights in the front
Yeah.
end. It was a minor difference. I think
Minor.
the tub was a little different. It looks almost the same.
Which one got metal stuff on the inside?
They all got metal gears. They got metal gears with them. Metal diff gears. They got plastic spur gear and stuff like that out the box, but
TTO2R.
yeah, our versions like can come up with the hop ups.
And it's
All the R versions is hot. You get a TAO7 too. They're like on the same size. It's a different style. I think TAO7 is a belt drive car.
Oh no, we good on the belt drives.
Come on, man. Belt drivers, where is that?
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Yeah, this one got some aluminum in it.
Yeah, the R kit usually come with all the some hop ups in aluminum, or it comes like adjustable different adjustments that you don't get with the normal stuff. But the biggest thing they usually come with is better shocks, because usually you get regular spring friction shocks, but usually the R versions come with some type of fluid fill damping.
The damn R don't come with no damn body.
Yeah, they usually take that away from. They give you the other stuff, take the body away.
So this is the TTO2 regular. Oh, that Audi look dope.
The McLaren looking nice. Yeah, they got a lot of nice different bodies.
Oh, that's a Nissan.
With a motor and ESC.
That's what I said. They come with a brush motor. Comes with the ESC. It comes with everything besides the servo, battery, radio.
So we gotta put that in there. That's part of the challenge is put the stock stuff in it.
Yeah, if we doing a speed run challenge, yeah, because you want to be faster.
So speed run with the stock motor.
Heck no.
Yeah, that's what I just asked. So are we putting the stock stuff in it, or are we putting whatever we want to put in it?
Whatever you want in there for motor systems.
Yeah.
I think we're gonna limit ourselves to 3S. I don't think we're doing no more than 3S. What's up with that?
Damn, I was about to put 8S.
I still have a baby 6S in my pocket.
Nah, see, that's what I'm saying. Like we're not gonna be coming out here with discrepancies where you coming out with 36S and this guy's got nickel metal.
If that's the case, man, we should do the stock motor ESC then. Stock motor ESC.
Like 20 miles an hour.
Only thing you can
30 miles an hour.
Only thing you can change is your gearing. That's it.
Listen, ain't gonna be a speed run challenge, be a speed walking challenge.
But if we do a course like a lap, you got to drive. You got to turn.
Let me ask you this: how do you gauge that? You get 4 cones and you set them 12 foot apart or something, and we all, how we gonna gauge that? Like, because we all in different states.
Because I'm gonna cheat.
Well, if it was like Mini Z, you had like a track layout already. You can build the track that they had, but that would be kind of.
No, I'm talking about something simple, a little oval, something, maybe, something simple.
You do 132 feet drag.
With the GNS. I like that because I'm going to win that.
With the stock motor, the brush stock motor.
It's going to be me or Ted. It's going to be me or Ted.
Nah, I ain't winning nothing, man. I'm going to be the last place everyone.
Yeah,
Stop
okay.
I am. I have myself up so I can have, I can feel.
Yeah, this might be it.
But yeah, I think to me a TTO2 or some 01 or 02 could work. And we're not using stock electronics, man. We got to make it fun.
Like I said, I think we just limit to 3S, and then whatever else after that is just fair game. I don't care what you use after that. Just limit it to 3S.
All right, that sounds cool. Dual motor TTO2.
He said dual motor.
Yeah, innovative, man. Out here.
See, I ain't gonna even put no motor ESC in mine. I ain't gonna need me even entering that challenge. The speed run part. I'm just gonna make mine cute and set it on the table. Make it cute, in the words of my brother Dave.
Now, watch when you drive it, right? If you do the right stuff to you and drive it, I bet you're like, damn, this little joint is actually decent. Like, they surprise you, bro. They look trash. For sure they look trash, but they drive in a different way. For what you pay for it, you would expect something different, but it's not what you get.
Shit, I think I found my TTO2 already. I'm about to go ahead and order
Man,
this.
yeah, I think we just need to do everybody. We're gonna do it, man. Everybody need to do a TTO2. That's it. That's all we just go from that. Everybody got to do a TTO2. Can we agree upon
What
that?
if we like the TTO one better?
Come on.
All right, then
I
do a
mean,
TTO1.
either or. It could be TTO1, TTO2. It don't matter. It's the same.
Because
It's the same thing.
I like that truck. I like the
But
truck.
you can get the truck body and put it on the TTO2.
I just want everything to come in the box together.
Is that one thing, huh?
Yeah,
You getting the flat face, or you gonna do the big body?
Yeah, the big body.
Yeah, I
Hey,
would. Me too, though. I want everything to come in the box. I don't want to have to buy nothing extra. I
I'd
want
rather,
everything to come in the box.
you know, you gotta hit 100 miles an hour with it, man.
Yeah, we're not gonna try it.
We're not gonna try it.
This one, I like this one right here.
The Bagara Fat Five.
But we can't see that, bro.
See that? Because you
Hold
got the
on.
virtual
I'm trying to get
background.
Man,
I'm
all we
trying to
see is the
gauge.
damn infraction in the back. That
Put your hand
Christmas
behind it.
ass infraction.
Put your hand behind it. Or put it in front of you. Nothing. No. Oh, no, don't worry. Don't worry about it.
There you
There
go.
you go. I see it.
Yeah,
I see it.
Yeah,
I
that's
like
nice.
that.
I like that. That's how high center of gravity, but that's nice stuff.
It actually handles better than the flat one.
Nice.
That's the better handling of the two.
Hey, what
Let me
what
see which one
website
I'm
was
gonna
that? I don't see that on the website. I'm on.
Horizon.
Oh
get.
wow.
TTO ones are cheaper too.
Yeah, about like $30 to $50.
And we got to pick our own motor.
No, it come with a motor.
It come with a brush setup, y'all.
No, what
It's like-
I'm saying is, are we gonna put the stock motor in it, or we saying
Do what you want.
Nah,
whatever
they
motor
said
you
they
want?
said do what you want as long as it's under 3S.
How about this though, right? The old ones used to come with a brushed only ESC. The new one's got the hobby wings in there. You can run them brushed or you can run them brushless.
Oh, so you saying keep the same ESC and the
Oh,
different
man,
motor?
see, come on, Ted. You always want to limit us fast guys, man.
No, I'm not. I'm just saying like, the guys that don't want to change their stuff, it come with either way. You can run it brushed or brushless.
Is the brushless rated for 3S or is it
Man,
only
it's like
2S?
20 amps.
2S.
20 amps.
Hey, what the hell is the damn body mounts on the TTO2R?
You got to configure it for whatever body you get. They tell you in the instructions what to use.
See, Gap cheating already. He gonna get an R spec. Okay, I see you.
Man, Gap, we might be getting the same John if it's the one I'm looking at.
It's the is it the 47326?
No,
Jamie? It's
no.
not. The one I'm looking at is the 47326.
Oh, you looking at the Fortec looking chassis, John.
Mm-hmm.
Do it come with that motor and ESC?
Hey, would a Spectrum 3S system fit in there?
Yeah.
Man, with all that chassis, with all that body you got, yeah, I would imagine you can go if you're gonna get that particular truck.
Yeah, that was dope, man. Earl, remember that we did the EPX, bro. We did the EPX build off on the live stream, bro. It was dope. We had fun. It was me, Mobay, who else was there? Deontay, me, Mobay, Deontay, and one more person.
Earl.
And we did Earl, yeah, Earl. We did that build off. That was pretty dope. That was pretty dope. So all right, so we TTO 1 or TTO 2
It don't
or
matter.
TTO. It
You
don't
didn't
matter.
get
All
the
right.
R. You didn't get the R. It don't matter.
All right, so everybody who want to get in on this challenge, man, we can get in, but we can't start the challenge, bro, till everybody get their
All
car,
right,
bro.
let's put a deadline when you gotta have a car by.
All right, you gotta have the car by
2 weeks, a week.
Yeah, we can do 2 weeks. What's today's date? Today is the what? The 24th, 25th. Today's the 25th. Let's say. Let me look at my calendar right quick. We gotta have the car by. Let's have the car by June 20th. Is that good for everybody?
Oh yeah,
June
that's
20th.
a nice little while.
Or June 13th.
You talking about the car built, or you talking about just have the kit in hand?
Have the kit in hand. Y'all want to say June 13th?
No, come on, man. What we doing?
They got these BMW tariffs, J. Mitch, man. It's
Bro,
tight.
it's already. After this week, it's gonna be in June. You know that, right?
All right. That's fine.
J. Mitch like mine be here tomorrow.
Yeah, my joint about to be here on Tuesday. What y'all
Look,
talking about?
Jay missed him. I ordered my car 20 minutes ago.
I've been ordered my joint and put the little $10 coupon on it.
Oh, so you
Hey,
hold
Salty
out.
Stang
All right,
says.
so let's say
Listen,
this. Go ahead.
listen.
Go ahead.
Salty Stang says before y'all get carried away, you should set a price point. You can't go over that way at the end of the contest. You fellas don't have 12 to 1,500 invested.
I don't think it's gonna get that serious. Because
I think a spending limit is fine too. If that's what
Yeah,
y'all
I think we should do. I think we should put a cap on it. I think we should put a cap on it because that'll keep y'all from putting Mama Monster 8S's in the
that's crazy. I
EST.
sure was gonna put the
Yeah,
XLX.
y'all trying to put those
I
in,
was
trying
so
to put
tight right to the side, man.
trying to
That's
put a
crazy.
Mad Max 21 in it. You know what I'm saying?
the ESC bigger than the car.
Hey man, chat, stay out
Yeah.
of
So all right, So let's say $400 is all you can
What?
spend.
Oh, to me, that's way too much.
Hold on, man. The
Well,
TTO
what's the one we're gonna go to?
already
Ted, what you think is enough for
$218.
a brushless setup with a TTO 1 or 2?
I don't know.
Like 250.
Oh man, y'all
If you say 250, but you can't get them.
Yeah.
Body and motor, you done.
You got to use what's in the crib.
All right,
Yeah,
let's do
I use this in the crib.
let's do 350 then. 350 is you gotta you gotta have receipts, bro. You can't be goddamn talking about, oh yeah, man, man, I pay $2. Nah, bro, receipts.
Nah,
Showing
man, I don't
what you
deal
paid
like
for.
that, man. I already got stuff in the house. I ain't going.
Oh, big
Well,
trash.
if you already got stuff in the house, then you gonna be under your 350 threshold.
Oh, okay. All right. So I can't put my XLX in there that I bought from you. All right, that's perfect.
Man, that shit ain't even gonna damn. Oh yeah, you gonna duct tape it to the chassis, so yeah, it'll fit.
That's what I said. Yeah. I'm on that.
All right, so 350, y'all. 350 is the top dollar. They give you $150 after you bought it because it's gonna be $150 for you to buy it. You can't put no top of receiver in that motherfucker. So SR. Hell no.
You got to
go over your budget.
See, Radio Master come into play. Them doing only $20.
Damn, this TTO2 is $641.
TTO2R $218. You saying the whole bill got to be $250?
$350, bro.
Oh, $350. Okay.
All right, and we gotta have it by June 13th. Everybody agree?
And if you don't have your shit, you it's a wrap. You done. You done so.
You out.
You out there.
You out.
You disqualified.
Well, y'all still owe me for the Gorgon now belt. You know what I'm saying? So I'm
we're gonna deduct that from you.
He said we owe him from the Gorgon he built.
Yeah. So you
that's
know,
some gangster shit right there.
If y'all want to pitch together, and
I'm gonna go down to the hobby shop and grab me one. I'm sure he probably got all these.
Oh wow!
I might be able to get the hook up on my John real quick. All right.
I know I'm saying mine. I got it sitting around already.
Yep, I'm looking at mine already.
Right, it's a TTO2 right here. It's only $130.
How come they'll tell you what kind of motor come in the
It's a brush motor. It's a silver Kamabuchi the torque tune the word.
And you could do is you could sell the electronics and then put that into your new electronics.
I know I can sell them. I know I can sell them for sure. I go right at the Joe shop.
We can't even hear you, Doc.
He said, "Well, we got electronics laying around."
Yeah, you can use them. Use the electronics that's sitting around.
Hey, Doc, I'm finna put an XLX in there, Doc.
Nah, man, I'm putting time on one of these street eliminators in there, bro.
Yeah, see, come on, Doc. Don't think out loud. Yeah.
I'm gonna do what you gonna use again, Doc? Hold on. Say that again. Yeah, I wouldn't even think about my street eliminator setup till you said that. Yeah, all right. Really on.
Put that on 3 or 4 turn motor in there.
Yeah, I put a 3-turn R1 in there.
Yep. One and done. Dang, man, that's crazy. Now everybody gonna be fast. Thanks, Doc. Appreciate you.
Nah, everybody ain't gonna spend that R1 money.
I mean, it ain't gotta be an R1. R1 a little overkill.
If you get an R1, you might be off the budget. You might be out the budget.
Out the budget.
Not if I already got it.
Yeah, no, if you already got it.
Around the house, bro. I got 4-5.
No. But even still, you spent some money for it. So at the end of the day, that ESC costs what?
No, man. No, Ted, we know that.
Listen,
Laying around.
you just said laying around the house don't count.
Yeah, I'm with
I'm
Ted.
not buying nothing. I'm putting stuff in I got.
I'm with you on that, dog. Everything I already got. I just need
But it's
to talk.
but it
Everybody
still
who's a
costs,
hobby
though.
wing guy,
But
y'all gotta
it's-
stick with hobby
it's
wing, and
still
everybody who
costs.
castle, they can run castle. There you go.
What? What
Y'all
is that?
hobby
These
wing
cars
guys
not
gotta
big
run
enough
them
for no
slow
fire
ass hobby
extinguisher,
wing
though. They
ESCs.
These cars not big enough for a fire extinguisher, so we won't be running no castle stuff.
No, the castle going in here. The Mamba Monster 6S, maybe the 8S if you build a little bracket.
I'm putting the ghost in mine.
Man.
I'm gonna call
So
my
y'all
car
doing it?
spooky. It's gonna
be fun. I'm gonna have the contact phone tires on there. I'm gonna go ahead and tell y'all the little secret right away. Definitely gonna have those on there.
The BSRs for mine. Y'all talk
Right.
about J Mitch don't run foams. I'm running foams on my joint now. Watch.
You ain't got no choice. All that power.
Get some GRPs. Scale GRPs, yo.
So that's what I was looking at. I was trying to see what body got the widest wheel wells, or the best wheel wells for aggressive foams, or
They all 190 cars.
No, I'm talking about how the body is though.
Yeah, I know what I'm saying, but they're 190, so that's what's going to be the end. It's like 190.
No, I'm talking about some of them have a wider body where the fender is at.
No, I'm saying, but when Tamiya makes their bodies, make them 190. The body's 190. Even with the wheel arches being wider, it's a 190 body.
Oh, so the width is 190 no matter what.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's 190 body total. No matter what wheel arches and stuff you get, is 190 millimeters from end to end, or width and side to side.
Hey, y'all check that. Is that right? Check the private. Is that right? That's what we got so far.
Yeah.
TTO2R too. That's in there. All right.
The what?
The TTO2R. Is that one of them too?
Y'all looking at the R. I'm looking at the S. Y'all ain't seen the TTO2S yet.
Y'all ain't even see the S. See?
Y'all ain't
Any variant of the TTO2 it sound like.
Man, I'm running TT12. Y'all running the TTO2.
Oh no, see, I don't know about them numbers, but O2 got to be in the numbers.
Yeah,
It's a
Saltenstein. It's a 3S limit.
It's a 0 plus, it's yeah.
Shit, the TTO2 type SRX. That's what you talking about?
No, I'm just talking shit. I don't know. I'm playing.
Yeah, they got one called the SRX. TTO2 SRX.
I mean, it's good. Give you some time to watch some videos. If you ain't comfortable with building, if you got to go buy some tools, Rattle, you can go get some tools.
Why are you throwing shots?
All you need is a screwdriver, man. That's a screwdriver. Everybody got a screwdriver. And it's a mini screwdriver at that.
Yo, Rattle.
Look, if you're gonna build it right, grab the Tamiya craft tool set. You got to grab the Tamiya craft tool set.
You can go on Amazon and get them.
Man.
I'm saying the craft tool set, you got to get them if you're going to run the stock screws because they got a different. It's not really a Phillips. It's JIS.
Oh man, they got one with the what they call those? Those wheels. They got tank wheels on them. I forgot. I can't even think right now. Got tracks on them. The quad track. That's crazy.
So we
All right, so there it is, man. We're gonna do speed and looks, I guess.
That's nice.
Speed and looks.
That won't be bad.
Since y'all don't like the turn, just sorry asses.
And can you get a custom paint job, or you got to paint it yourself too?
You gotta paint it yourself. You gotta do everything yourself.
Man, I can't have Ted paint my body for me.
Nope. Can't ship it off. You gotta paint it yourself. And you know I can't paint, so I'm gonna have the ugliest car.
I can't color the lines, dog.
Mine gonna be the best. It's gonna be clear coat, clear. It's gonna be nice. I'm gonna put a pink pearl clear coat on there.
With a matte
finish. Nice. Yeah. Nah. I'm gonna literally put clear pearl on there. Like how you do the clear coat with the pearl on it. It's painted.
It's just run
it. Huh?
I said and just run it.
Man, just run it. Yeah. And you can see it from the angle. You're like, is that car pink? No, it's clear. It's clear.
Hey, Earl. Hey, I appreciate that. I don't mind.
Oh wow.
It's on the screen.
What do you say? My phone is on the other side of the room. I ain't even looking at my phone. I'm doing something. What do you say?
He said basically, Rattle King is a world record shelf holder.
Chef Queen, Chef King holder.
Dang. All right, so
He said, "God, I hope you guys make it back down to Hampton within the next 5 weeks. I'll be moving to Alabama after that. My house will finally be done. Yeah, we coming down there next weekend. We be down there next weekend, Sunday. Next Sunday we be down there at 12 o'clock. We got the cash day, off road drag racing, 7th scale, 5th scales. So I plan on winning me by 500-600. Coming home by 500-600 in my pocket. That'll be a good day.
Hey, yo, Ted.
Yes, sir.
What's the TTO2 SRX?
Don't know about that one. Yeah, that's above my pay grade.
It's a just the chassis, $251.
Touring car. That what it say?
CJ say $350 and $150 car. Nah, CJ, your budget is $350. You can't spend over $350. That's with the car and body and everything. Motor, ESC, everything.
I about to say, come on, man. You can't see that because you got 500-600 mini max, like so.
No. That's a part of our rules.
Huh?
That's a part of our rules.
No, I'm just saying. He was saying like $350 inside of a $150 car. I'm like, yeah, it's 500 in the mini max. They were $250, $260.
Mm-hmm.
Ted, man, can we get some can I get some help, man? I know the bodies. All these bodies look nice, but what's like the recommended bodies?
Man. YouTube is
your friend. I can't give you none of that. We enemies right now. We in the competition.
That's crazy.
I can talk to you after the comp.
We competition. I can't talk to you about nothing beyond this day right here.
Google is your friend. You know what I mean? Stop playing.
Look, you see how quick they turn on you, Red?
I see how it is. Hey, I'm gonna piss them off. I'm just gonna cut the back out of with everybody I get.
Nah, it gotta be the full body, man. Come on, it gotta be the full body.
Oh no, brother.
You see how Castle supporters do you? You see that? You see how they do it?
I mean, already, like you gotta look at it because the bodies are molded off a real body. So I would try to get something that goes fast.
Man, that's not true in the RC world. I learned that right away.
They got a nice Honda Odyssey body for these John.
Why they don't got the old school bodies? Why they don't got Chevys and
I mean, it's a sledgehammer body.
They got rally. It looks like they got a lot of rally style or racing on road style track cars.
I'm gonna use the old school Mercedes.
So I'm gonna use this Vortec body on my.
Talking about the gray one.
I like the Impreza.
No, the white and green one. It's a old school 198.
So it's 250 some millimeters.
No, I think they 190. They 190 millimeters. These cars.
The one I'm looking at says 257.
That's the length of it. 190 is the width.
Got you.
One's the track width and one is the wheelbase.
Salty Stain. Come on down, man. But I'll watch you drive your Mustang. I'll watch you do your donuts. I help you block out the intersection. And you do what you gonna do. I'm not riding with you though.
I got something for you, Rattle. I'm gonna send it to the group chat.
Okay.
See if you'll partake.
All right. That'll work.
I've been outside as they say, as the young folks say, the YNs. Yeah.
Oh, that's so crazy.
All right, I just added mine into my cart. All right, so the 13th, bro. Y'all got to get it in by the 13th, bro. Got to have your car by the 13th. And what's gonna be the bill deadline? We gotta have a bill deadline too.
You're gonna have a month to do it.
If
that way everybody can say they got.
I was gonna say by the 4th of July, man. You gotta have that shit all the way good.
You trying to get
All
in
right,
and
so
get out.
let me look back at the calendar again. So we can say, all right, so we pick it up on the 13th, right? The 13th, let me see, the 4th of July give you 1, 2, 3 weeks. So that's cool. We'll say you gotta present it. You have to present it on the live stream on the 5th. July 5th, you have to present your car on the live stream.
Oh, you know that's not
And
gonna be a
then
good look. That's not. I'm be on vacation that week. My bad. My
Look
fault.
at you.
Well, you might want to prioritize your vacation then, J. Mitch. I mean,
Yeah.
Damn,
I thought
man.
this YouTube stuff was important to you, right?
right.
all right, so let's do
I'll be
the
out.
let's do the following weekend. Let's say
I was gonna say
everything
let's
gotta
do the
be.
week before.
Oh man,
Now
come on,
that
pressure.
don't give me enough time to
I'm trying
build
to
it,
put
bro. That
pressure
don't
on
give me
y'all.
enough time to build. Yeah, that don't give me enough time. So let's do you gotta present it on the 12th. July 12th gotta be presented. So that means by July 13th you gotta have all your videos up. I mean let's say July 15th, which would be Wednesday. You have to have all your videos up by Wednesday. Your speed run and your you
Your
know,
build overview.
Your build.
yeah.
Okay.
All that done. So everything done by the 15th. So that means your car has to be built by the 12th. So we show it the 12th, that Sunday. We'll show it on the live stream that Sunday. Then
Hey
you
y'all,
gotta have your videos done by Wednesday.
Hey, I was gonna say, could we have a week in there where we do a poll? We put up a picture with a number 1 through 6 or 1 through 5, however many cars that got entered, and then have the people vote.
I like that.
I'm with that too.
I like that. I ain't mad at that.
That way, we can see what the people think. And I think my clear coat pearl gonna be nice. Dead serious.
So basically, we're gonna be able to see the M2C duct tape.
I might just add a little glitter on there, put some flakes.
He gonna be able to do it. Yeah.
Can't see as much. You know what I'm saying?
They actually got some metal flake that you could just in the can. You could just spray it on and be done with it.
That too. Whatever. I was gonna go old school, just put it in my hand and just no. That sounds crazy. But yeah, I'm gonna have to find the stuff in the can. Yeah. In today's climate, that don't sound too good. Teddy said, "Let him back in." I think he backstage.
All right, give me a second. I'm gonna let him back in.
Yeah.
So that is, man. You gotta have your car by the 13th of June. It gotta be built by the 12th of July.
And viewers, y'all could take part too. If y'all want to build alongside us, why not?
Yeah. If y'all want to do it, if y'all want to enter the challenge, but you gotta do the challenge right. You can't do the challenge halfway. You gotta follow the same rules that everybody else gotta follow. And y'all can y'all can submit y'all pictures in y'all cars too, bro. Y'all videos or whatever.
Teddy, I got a question, man. Is these Phillips screws gonna be backing out while we trying to do 100 miles an hour?
Oh man, Phillips screws. Oh, that's a turnoff.
Man, that's a turnoff, man. I
He
hate
said they ain't Phillips now. He said they some JSU.
Ted not in here though.
University.
Did you let Ted back in?
I'm gonna let him back in. Hold on.
Okay. Man, them some Phillips, man. If you could, whatever. You're right. I say
if you order in your car, you might as well order the screw kit while you in there.
Man, that's gonna take too much brain power to figure out which screw go where. So I'm just gonna.
Oh my god!
I said, "Oh my god!"
Hey, the crazy part, I can build the whole car, but you want me to do a screw kit? Man, you know how many times I done bought a bearing kit and just got the couple of bearings out that I wanted to change, and yeah, man, that's too much.
I'm gonna let it back in.
Putting that thing in there, boy.
Damn, Reg.
Too much.
We take it all the way back apart just to put them in there.
Man,
dang, bro.
I could build a car perfect.
No,
man, but you want me to figure out the whole
y'all crazy, bro.
Screw 12.
Y'all
you figured out the duct tape. You can figure out the screw kit. What's wrong with you?
Oh, look, if you're doing it from brand new kit, they're gonna give you the screw sizes from there, so you just match them up.
Oh,
yes.
I'm just gonna use the regular screws, bro. Call it that. If it come apart, it gonna. But mine ain't gonna come apart no way. Cause mine gonna be slow. I'm telling you
What?
now. I'm not gonna win on
Got
speed
Philip
run.
head screws. I'm confused.
You got
What kind of
Phillips.
screws you say they is? Red.
Philip head.
Ted?
They JIS tip. They look like Phillips, but they different. You put a regular Phillips in there, you can strip them out.
Man, it's a Phillips all day, man. It's a slanted.
Okay.
It's slanted. It's a slanted Phillips.
Man,
I'm,
it's
I'm,
inverted
I'm
Phillips.
I'm just trying to give you the information. That way you can't tell me later on you strip some screws off.
Hey, Rattle.
JIS.
Hey, Rattle. You know the little screwdriver that come to glasses kit? It's that same one, man.
The Walgreens, John. Get from Walgreens.
All you gotta do is buy the craft.
Y'all stupid.
You buy the craft tools. That's what you need to get.
All right, man. So y'all better write these damn dates down, bro.
You see this?
Telling y'all now, bro.
And
That's what you gotta get right here.
I'm gonna use the same screwdriver that came with the little cheap Amazon RC car with all the Phillips screws in it, man.
It's actually the 13th, bro. So you gotta have your car by June 13th. It has to be built by July 13th. Yeah, because you gotta show it on the July 13th show. So that's the deal. And then you gotta have your run video and your overview video up by the 16th of July. So 16th of July, that's what we'll do, and then we'll pick a winner on that following Sunday, which would be the 20th.
So is the winner's going to be determined by the votes or
the votes? The people. We're gonna let the people. We're gonna let the people vote.
Or we could vote on each other's car. Nobody could vote for themselves.
Yeah, that too. We're gonna vote and let the people vote.
Or we can score each other cars, right?
So that means just because your shit the fastest, you may not win still.
I don't care. I just want to win the fastest because I know I can't paint for nothing. Third grade.
Well, hey, the Reg feel my pain. I can't build it fast. I can't paint. So
I ain't tripping. As long as I'm the fastest or close to being the fastest, I'm good.
Hey man, long as I can participate, I'm good. I'll take a participation trophy. I just want to do it. Everybody want to do it. I want to do it too.
Earl Moorhead said July 13th is his birthday.
Oh,
that was up. So Earl's birthday is gonna be the day your car gotta be done by to show it, and then the 16th you gotta have your videos up, and then by the 20th show, that's when we're gonna see who the winner is.
What's the official name of our challenge?
Shit, to me a challenge.
All right.
To me a challenge.
To me a.
Man, I thought y'all said
unless you got a gangster little name or something, y'all come up with something.
To me a TT challenge. Technical Ted and the TT series car. You know what I'm saying? To me a TT challenge.
I guess to me a TT challenge is good. TT02 challenge or TT.
As I say, Technical Ted. That's what the TT stand for, just so y'all know.
Yeah.
No, the TT is to me a Ted. What y'all talking about? Me a Ted.
Hey, I thought y'all said it was a monster truck.
What?
Huh?
It's not a monster truck. It's a
street car, bro.
No, I'm saying I thought y'all said they had a monster truck version. Like I see they got a buggy.
I mean, they got a lunchbox and stuff like that. It'd be considered like more of a monster truck.
Oh, okay.
You got the Midnight Pumpkin. There's a few other ones. They got the Clyde Buster.
It's cool. I was just trying to cheat. I want to put some 17mm phones on there, you know.
17mm phones on the 190 car. You're gonna have open wheel wells all day.
Hey, if they could put GRPs on a mini XRT, I could put 17mm phones.
Man,
they got a body on it though.
It don't even.
They
taller
in the roof. They taller than the roof line of the car.
That's all looking for the monster truck.
Hey Doc, what tires is that? Are those the Magmas on there?
Yeah, those Magmas.
Okay. Yeah, they looking good.
I'm gonna put some 17 mils in it.
Earl said he a good painter as long as it's one solid color.
That's what I'm talking about.
They're gonna one of the Jones right here.
Look, Ted already got started on y'all. Look what y'all did.
He already
I
had
told you.
some.
I told you he gonna cheat. I told you he gonna cheat.
He already
Yeah.
got like 3
I
cheap
need
little
to take another
Tuesdays.
car.
Hey man, what's the holes in the front? Is them air holes? What you know? What's
Nah, ain't no
two
air
big-
holes. That's for the bumper. That's
on
for the
the
grill.
body?
Yeah, look, it got a metal grill.
Oh, okay. I'm just making
Oh yeah,
sure.
them to me about it. They detailed. They detailed like a mug.
Oh, giving me an idea about a body already. Let me see a man about a body.
Man, they ain't got a.
You gotta be a painted body, like you gotta do. It gotta be all hand painted. Can you buy
Bro,
like
you gotta do
You
your
gotta paint
body, bro.
I can't buy a pre-painted? It come out to
He
$3.
tried.
No,
Yeah.
no,
Come
no.
on,
He has
man.
You
the same
gotta do the body,
question.
bro.
Come on, man. What y'all
He
talking?
just try. Look, he just try his best to get around it, bro. Hey man, you can't just got no, bro. You can't, bro.
I'm allergic to paint, yo. When the paint touch my skin, like I be getting blisters, man.
That's crazy.
Get you, you better get you one of the Tyvek suit.
I'm allergic, yo.
Get you a goddamn Tyvek suit, bro. If I gotta paint, your ass gotta paint.
I guess you
Man,
can't tell if latex gloves. We ain't gonna say you allergic to that too.
I'm allergic to latex, man. Like,
Damn.
I be
How many
itching.
kids you got?
No,
That'll tell us if you allergic to latex or not.
How many kids you got?
I'm allergic, man.
Where'd you find that semi at?
Just put in Buggyra, Buggayra. Fat Fox.
I think a semi would be dope.
I agree. It's on Horizon website.
That one usually always sold out though. Especially around this time of year when they got the TCS challenge and stuff coming up. Everybody buy them things up.
Can I buy a used one already?
Man, you gotta build it. You gotta build it. So I don't know how you're gonna get around that.
I gotta build. I'll glue the tires together. That's it. That's building.
Nah. Come on, man.
I mean, if I gotta glue the tires, I ain't trying to go 100 miles an hour. I'm just gonna throw that out there. Unless it's a drag eliminator.
Yeah, we ain't doing that.
All right.
See, y'all want to try to go 100 with friction shocks or with the oil field shocks?
You do whatever you want to do there.
I know. I'm still trying to figure out which chassis. The SRX looks cool.
You got a couple of days to do some research. You can't order nothing until Tuesday anyway, so you got a day and a half to. I'll put something in my cart, but I'm gonna do a little bit more research, see which way I'm gonna go.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go watch some videos.
I know which one I'm gonna get. I'm gonna get the R.
Or just go right to the Tamiya website. They probably got stuff you can't. They don't got nowhere else.
Hey, Gap, look at the SRX.
I looked at it. Early.
Oh, okay. You taking the R over that one?
Yeah, I'm taking the R. Because the R, you can still get the R for 152.
Yeah, the price.
SRX like 250, 251 or something like that.
It's a lot of metal on there though. Metal screws.
$100 more.
And the screws already done. I don't see no glasses case screwdriver screws on here. Yeah.
Man, we should get some trophies too. Gap, you got to connect with the rings.
Oh yeah, I get them all day. I get them off Amazon though, bro. I can order some though. If y'all want some, I'll order some. See you win. I'll order one for the champion. Y'all want a ring? Y'all want a necklace? You want a belt? What you want?
You gotta put the package together, man. All of that.
Damn.
That's a lot.
You gotta catch up to Rattle. You know what I mean? Rattle can't be the one who got the whole ensemble. Like,
yeah, he got a lot of blame.
I think he cheated half the time though, but
that's all right.
Question: do you got to use it to me a body?
I mean, to me, all the way, man.
All the way to me, man.
Oh, okay.
You can't put no X-Max body on there. Like, that ain't gonna work.
I mean, the Mini Max body look like it'll fit right up on that mug, man.
RC Ghost in the building.
They got some nice Raleigh looking bodies.
Green in the building.
I want some 70, man.
Fly Boys 305 in the building.
Yes.
Gap, you all right?
Yeah, I'm good.
Oh.
Just chilling, bro. That's why I like this old stupid ass sounding headphone right here. Cause I ain't gotta be confined to the damn computer.
Yeah.
I can lean back, walk around, whatever I want to do. I fixed my big rock.
Nice. Did you have to
Yeah,
take the bumper off?
nah, man, you gotta do all that. I don't know why they kept saying that. You ain't gotta do all that. All I had to do was just drop that damn, take the wheel off and drop the top part of that A arm off and
Mhm.
pull the drive shaft back and stick it back in. It took me about 5 minutes. I did it as soon as I got home. I was like, let me do it now. I know if I wait, I ain't gonna do it. So I did it. Put the pack in there, went outside and drove it.
Yeah.
Ran over my neighbor. Look, ran over my neighbor. Got some lights around his little ditch. I was running over his yard and wow, knocked his damn lights down.
Ooh. Well, he gonna tell you got to move.
He was out there though, he was some kids over there. So it's a hill in between the houses. So I jumped the hill and then I came back on this side and I couldn't see on in his side of the yard. So I came back over the hill and I jumped back over the hill again and bow. Ran
Mm.
into the damn lights. So I went and put them back up. But yeah, I fucked up too. I smashed them all the way down to the ground.
Damn.
Yeah, I did.
Hey, Rado, a carbon wing would look nice on the back of that semi truck.
Mm. But
No, he can't do that. It's gonna
that's
take him
gonna kill my
over
budget.
350.
Man, you got the cheap versus expensive. Man, you can get a carbon plate on Amazon for the low. Get a whole sheet.
We talking about a sheet of carbon fiber.
Man, get you a sheet, cut it up. Man.
Boy, everybody I know that has cut some carbon fiber on their own. They said that was not the move.
Yep, I did it one time. I'll never do that. Yeah, I never do that shit again, bro.
You need a respirator, a vacuum. You need some water. You need everything, man. Keep that dust down.
See, that is not what I want.
Who put these pictures in the chat?
Rich.
Hey man, I just been outside. That's all I gotta say. I've been outside. It's been wild. It's been wild.
Lord.
And I may or may not have not been in the center of those places outside, having a great time.
That's you with somebody hanging out the window?
Hey man, like I said, I may or may not.
He's not like you clean the film.
Hey man.
I cannot confirm nor deny.
I don't even want you to come. I don't only want you to give me the pep talk. No, that's not me though. For real, that's not me.
I do not know that woman.
Yeah, in that video.
Oh, this was the closed off video shoot in Mexico.
Man, it was definitely closed off. It was closed off. I can't confirm the location, but I can say it was closed off. It must have been about 1,000 people spectating.
Yeah, buddy.
Like you would have thought you was at a packed club or an amusement park or something. Like people parked and walked blocks in the middle of the street. Like it was cool. So I was like, oh, this is new. This is interesting.
You went out west?
Nah,
this
bro.
is
everybody is not Atlanta, bro.
This is
everybody is everybody's not Atlanta, dog.
No, I know that. That's why I said that's something that's big out west.
Yeah, they locking up spectators for that jump there.
Yeah, no, that's a West thing, but that's also a Midwest thing. That's really, really big. Between Chicago and Milwaukee and a few other places, it's really, really, really big.
Yeah.
I don't recommend nobody standing in the center though, or close to the edge. Man, people don't learn. They don't learn. When I see a new video every week, it's like I can send y'all one a day, 2 a day. Y'all won't see the same one. Somebody getting smacked with a bull.
Getting hit by a car, yeah.
Roll that 14-pound bowling ball down there on them pins. That's what them people be looking like.
I'm talking about really getting smacked too, boy.
Yeah. But yeah, Doc, when they started locking up the spectators for that, things started changing around that time.
Yeah.
I think it's like a $400 ticket. But now they talking about towing the cars unofficially, officially.
All the cars, yeah. They don't got serious, bro.
Spectator cars.
Let me tell y'all
Spectator.
something.
You can do it legally too now. You ain't got to go and do a street takeover. That's what gets you in trouble.
They was crushing cars back in the days.
I ain't gonna lie, I would be really sad. That was sad.
Man, if they were like, "Yeah, we're gonna crush your car," I think I'd cry.
Hey, brother, I ain't want to say it. You said it first. I'm gonna go ahead and agree. I might drop a tear too. Like, nah, man.
One or two, it's gonna be about 8 or 9 just rolling.
Hey, it might be the first time you trying to haggle. Like, it ain't nothing I can do to get my car back. Like, ain't nothing I can pay. Like, I can't take no class or nothing. Like, y'all keep it for a couple of years or something. Like, it ain't.
Look, I'll even do some community service.
Man,
you already got community service. You gonna do that too?
You do that anyway. Yeah, that's a part of your deal anyway.
She crushed mine. I ain't tripping.
Man, please. You
I
put
ain't
all that
tripping.
hard work into that car.
Insurance don't have nothing to do with it. Your insurance is forfeit.
Man, it ain't nowhere in hell they crushed this car. I'm gonna have to pay for it. You crazy?
Oh yeah,
hell.
you have to pay.
You still liable for that.
If
Man,
you
can't pay. If somebody take your car and crush it, you mean to tell me that you gonna be the fool and keep paying the car note on the car that's been crushed?
If the state or government take it, yeah, you gonna be that fool to keep your credit in balance.
Man, you crazy.
And pay it off.
If you read,
life don't work like that, bro. For y'all, it work like that for y'all. It don't work like that for me. Life don't go that kind of way for me, brother.
Yeah, okay. If you read your policy, the fine print, if you doing anything wrong, illegal, and your car get damaged, it's on you.
It's on you. Yeah, exactly right.
Bro, you just said, bro, they doing that shit to pedestrians. The people that ain't even doing nothing wrong. Man, you crazy? You think I'm finna pay for
if you watch it,
watching it.
Right. Because they consider you doing just as much wrong as the person doing it.
Tell me one spectator that got their car took and got it crushed.
I know.
Had to pay for it.
I know whole park. I've been in places where the whole parking lot get it. Everybody get, and maybe not crushed or took, but you walking out there with a $400+ ticket. Everybody.
I'm not a ticket. I'm not. I mean, that's straight. I understand the ticket. I'm talking about them taking your car and crushing it, and you got to still pay for it. Man, you a damn fool.
California like that. That's how Cali is.
But you are the person that's breaking the law. You are one of the drag racers. Yeah, right. They taking your car, crushing that mug. I don't care if it's a Lamborghini. I don't care what it is. It's getting crushed.
Yeah,
and that's fine.
They got a zero tolerance for that. That's different.
Ain't no way, boy. Ain't no way.
So Earl said California crushed cars for street racing. When they made that rule, I stopped street racing.
Yep.
So yeah,
they crush them here too.
But Milwaukee ain't made it there yet. That was the first weekend. Right, what I sent you. That was the first official weekend.
Wow.
And that was a very small amount of what was going on.
Right.
So I was in one of the group chats, and I guess the police sent the message. So it's a lot going on, man. I think a lot of people got in trouble after the fact.
Right.
After the fact.
Here's the part that I don't understand. Everybody understands and knows that there's cameras everywhere. We all know that they got technology for face recognition nowadays.
Man, you don't even see these guys' faces. The people that's really doing it, that's good. I ain't talking about the guy who just, I'm gonna go ahead and put my car in the pit. The people like some of these guys was from Illinois or from like Detroit or from other places.
You snitching, dog?
No. But anyway, some of these guys, from the surrounding cities, they don't have no plates on their car, or they got modified plate hiders. They got front windshield tint. Everybody got on a shiesty. You're not seeing people's faces, bro. Like just like with these guys that's doing it on YouTube. I can't think of nobody's name right now, but the guys who go on the highway and they call it fishing. women. Excuse me.
You know where they not doing that at?
Where?
In Georgia.
Georgia, yeah. Nobody want to mess with GSP, man. Yeah, nobody.
They
y'all
take
got
pride in that.
Special task force with the Hellcat motor. You know what I'm saying? They get off on. They don't want you to make it. They want to just capture your body, and it ain't got to be alive.
That's what it is too. Cause we're dealing on motorcycles, boy. They be trying to kill them, Joe.
They do not care.
Yeah. It's a little different out there. A little different. I watch a lot of the chase videos.
Like,
Hey, have y'all ever been shipped something from 4PX?
Mm-hmm.
So
I got
that
stuff
is
from
a
4PX.
real.
Yeah,
That is a real.
Oh, that's what Radio Master use, 4PX.
Dang, somebody said in the chat here in East Tennessee, if they impound your vehicle for drag racing, it's typically held in impound lot, then put up for auction. That hurt too. I'll buy it back though, but that hurt too.
But if they put your shit in the impound lot, how can they sell it if you got a lien on it?
It don't matter. Their lien is the the big boy lien.
The government lien.
Yeah, that government lien.
You probably be responsible for the balance. Somebody come by you get $50,000 car for like 10.
Yep.
Dang.
And you still got to pay for the whole thing.
Man, they do it all the time, man. They do this all the time.
Damn.
Yeah, just think about when they see the drug dealer come.
Yeah.
You think all of them be paid for?
And they parade the city with them. They turn it into one of them special police cars. We're gonna take it to the kids. We're gonna parade it around the other drug dealers to show them we'll take their stuff. We're gonna take it to the parade. We're gonna do all that. Yeah, put all the badge in, the lights. We're gonna trick it out.
Oh, they going to buy your joint. All right.
No, ain't no buy. They seized.
I said Dubai when they.
Oh yeah.
When they had them Lambo police cars and Ferraris and shit.
Yeah, that's how a lot of these counties get those kind of cars. I think Florida just got one and they put it into. I think it's a Corvette and they actually put it into action on the highway.
Now, ain't that something? The law is the law.
Yeah, the law. The law is above all. I don't know who bigger than the law, so we ain't in the Wild Wild West days.
Right. What's 12:20?
Yeah, we're gonna wrap it up, bro. I done got stupid hell. I'm trying to ride out tonight, cause we ain't gotta go to work in the morning, but I done got stupid, bro.
I sleep.
So all right, man. Y'all get ready for your TTO 06 bill. Goddamn, when it is the 13th. You gotta have your car by the 13th of June. You gotta have it ready, built and ready to go by the 13th of July. We're gonna present it on the show. And then by the 16th, which is that Wednesday, you have to have your videos up. And then it will be judged on the 20th of July. And we'll be done. So let's go around this bend, man, and say our goodbyes, man. Starting at the bottom with my brother Teddy P.
Appreciate y'all for rocking out with us tonight. Hope everybody enjoy their day off of work tomorrow, and hope to see y'all next weekend.
My brother Doc Skiro.
Man, have a good week. Enjoy your day off tomorrow. And come join us when we do the renting on Friday night.
My brother Big Ridge.
Appreciate y'all for watching. Hope y'all have an awesome week. Enjoy your holiday. And don't stand in the middle of a takeover pit.
Like it.
My brother J. Mitch.
I'm gonna say, first of all, thank y'all for everybody who participated in the wrenching. Shout out to Doc and Gap and Ted for checking that out and supporting. Appreciate that. We going to do another one hopefully next Friday or the Friday after. And just want to say everybody have a good, rest of the weekend. Enjoy your day off, man. RC tomorrow if you can, weather permitting, and y'all be good.
Brother Ryder can.
Y'all be easy. Have a great week. Make sure y'all enjoy yourselves.
For
Super Dave like to say, love on your family. Hey, we appreciate y'all for joining.
Get off my screen, man. All right, y'all, man. We appreciate y'all, man. Like they said, come check us out Friday night. We will be doing this Friday. We'll be doing another wrench. We just working on cars, talking, having a good time, man. We appreciate everybody coming out rock with us. For any of y'all who want to get in on this TT Tamiya challenge, feel free to get in. The more the better. Just know that you have to, you gonna have to do a little bit of posting with the stuff that you come up with. But yeah, man, we appreciate y'all, man. It was a great Sunday, man, for everybody who just coming in. Wipe your feet before you come into my house. Smash the thumbs up button. It is absolutely positively free. And y'all already know we got that glow. So we're gonna catch y'all on the next one, man. We'll see y'all next Friday and next Sunday in a minute.
Go to bed, brother.